dissing. We don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv. Peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Let's get to it. All right? Man, there's a lot going on. We're going to get right into it. First and foremost, let me pull this up. It's a lot going on in New York City and hip hop and in the news, in the culture. Okay? I'm taking calls, but let me get to it first before you call up. Man, we're going to unravel everything. I was sitting back just analyzing everything. Damn. See, that's the thing too. When I'm live, do not call my phone. Niggas see me when I'm live, want to call my phone. Don't do that. Okay? I'm live. Don't hit my line. I'm live. Right now, I'm on that M.Reck vibe. Let's get to it. So right now, Taxstone got sentenced to 35 years. We're going to go right into the story. Damn, y'all niggas not even letting me. Peace.
Shit going down, you heard? And
yeah.
why?
Yeah, be easy on the cursing, good brother. State your name, where you calling from, good brother. I was trying to get into the story. I was trying to get into the story, but you just was on the line. What's happening? Talk to me, though.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, bro. A lot of ish going.
Yeah,
a lot of ish going on right now, brother, man. I just want to know what's the topic. What's your topic right now? Where we going with it?
Right now, we talking about this Taxstone situation. Then we got Eazy, the block captain, addressing this whole Pap and Rim situation. I don't know what's going on, but he's on Twitter doing what he's doing, and he's supposed to do a live video on YouTube. So we trying to, cover everything.
There's a lot going.
There's a lot going on.
I don't mean to cut you off. OG.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, my G.
There's a lot going on.
So
what about Fat Joe? The ish going on with Fat Joe. You know
oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
I'm hearing Fat Joe in the Fabulous rumors, Fabulous, BM rumors. It's a lot going on out here.
That him and Ty.
That too. There's a lot going on out here, and that's another thing too. It's a new day. Y'all rappers, y'all can't act like this internet ain't the biggest thing moving. And y'all gotta address everything because it's out there. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. So let's do this, homie. How you feel about let's go into the first topic. This Taxstone getting 35 years. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's on your mind?
Yeah, bro, I don't even, bro, 35 years.
Yeah.
That's what we calling it. No, that's a fact, bro. I feel bad for him. I mean, God bless him and his family and everybody involved, because people got hurt and people lost their lives as well, man. And I don't even know what to say about that, M.Reck. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That's a strong subject, and I just wish everybody the best, bro. To be honest.
No doubt.
I just wish everybody the best. I feel bad for homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Tax. You know what I mean? And at the same time, it's like some people are saying like you get what you deserve type ish. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't even know where to go from that. My boy.
No doubt, my brother.
I ain't even lying. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I just wanted to call and say salute, bro. Much love to you. Much love to your platform. Much respect. Salute you, brother.
No doubt, good brother. I appreciate you. Before you go, man, I need you to tap into that Spooky Hours TV show. You know what I mean?
It's spooky out here.
It's real spooky out here. So that's why everybody need to tap into the TV show, SpookyHoursTV.tv. And then the app is dropping this week. All right? The Spooky Hours app by MRecktv. My brother.
Got you, fam.
I appreciate you. Salute.
Much love, yo.
Love. Let's get to it, y'all. So yeah, man. as you know, the line's gonna be crazy. But let me read the story and let's get into everything that's going on. You know, some people they're gonna call up right away. They don't even know what it is, but they want to be, you know, they want to be on this hotline because this is the hotline. This is the platform that the streets tap into. That's unbiased. I don't have a objective opinion like most of these dudes. Matter of fact, a jaded opinion. A lot of these dudes on YouTube opinions be jaded. All right. They don't know how to separate just doing media from their personal opinions. Okay. Let me get back to these calls, man. Damn, they not even letting me get to the story. But first and foremost, I'll get back to that call. Let me pull this on the screen. Because a lot of y'all don't know that Taxstone, I'm gonna get into everything, all the details, his government name and all that. You probably already know Daryl Campbell, you know. He got that 35. Like homie said, that dirty 5. You know what I mean? Now look. So we gonna go to Hip Hop DX, you know, MRecktv, keep it official. Hip Hop DX, right? They posted the story, let's say an hour ago, because they on LA time, 7:54, right? You know, not even an hour ago. No, yeah, like an hour ago. It reads, Taxstone sentenced to 35 years for shooting at Irving Plaza. Right? It's on the screen. I just want to make sure it's on the screen. Okay. So now the story's by Marissa Mendez. Taxstone has been sentenced in the case of the 2016 shooting of Troy Ave's bodyguard Banger. Rest in peace, Banger, first and foremost. That's the homie, for real. Reporter Sean Sotario was present at the New York courthouse for the former podcast host sentencing on Tuesday, June 20th, in a series of tweets. Sotario confirmed Taxstone received 35 years behind bars for his role in Banger's death. He also added that Tax called Troy Ave a liar on his way out. Tax, all right, the streets is calling. Peace. Peace.
M.Reck, what's up, man? How's everything? J Rock from Brooklyn. How you doing?
J Rock, everything good, man. What's happening?
Cool. Man, this thing with Taxstone, man, this is when keeping it real goes wrong. That's all I gotta say.
That's all you got to say?
Yo.
It's keeping it real goes wrong?
Honestly, man, when he had his podcast, I was loving it. I was loving him. I was loving his energy. And he does this nonsense. It's just straight nonsense. I really want to say what I want to say, but this is real nonsense. And that's all I gotta say, because I don't know what else to say. He threw his whole life away over nonsense. That's it. Straight up and down, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50 years old. I just don't understand these young kids nowadays. I really don't get it. It ain't like when we were younger. We had Instagram, Twitter, all that when we were younger. We had been there when we were 12 years old, the crazy nonsense we did. But this is crazy, man. It's like these kids just don't get it.
Facts.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And again, you see these young kids gonna look at this. They ain't gonna learn from nothing. And it's just gonna keep going and going in a bad circle. It's just that's it, man. That's it, man. But that's all I gotta say. When keeping it real goes wrong, you stay safe, be good, man, and keep the show up. And I'm always here, man.
No doubt, my brother. Make sure you tap in for that spooky hours, man. I got the app coming soon.
Oh, definitely. Right? What time is it this week?
Well, I got the TV show, so that's what I'm saying. I got the live show and the TV show. Okay. I need everybody tapping in.
The live show.
I need everybody tapping in for the TV show. Go to spookyhourstv.tv and the app coming soon. All right, my brother.
All right, brother. Be good.
No doubt. Peace. All right. So pound that like button. Let's get to it. Let me finish reading the story because the calls, they're gonna keep coming in. You know that. Streets, that's what it is, man. We gotta feed the streets. So I want to just take the people, commentary, how they feel about the situation. So let me get back to this. Reporter Sean Shitaro was present at the New York courthouse for the former podcast host sentencing on Tuesday, June 20th. In a series of tweets, Shitaro confirmed Taxstone received 35 years behind bars for his role in Banger's death. He also added that Tax called Troy Ave a liar on his way out. Hashtag Taxstone gave a defiant statement during the hearing. Shitaro added his final words. Half the stuff that was told on the stand by Troy Ave is a complete lie to protect himself from going to jail. The judge was absolutely clear in stating his belief that during the trial, Taxstone was obviously engaged in the procurement of false testimony. All right. So there you have it. That's the story. Tax got 35 years. Peace. Peace. You live on MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it. Yo. Hello. You live.
Yes, M.Reck?
Yes, sir. You live, good brother.
How you doing, M.Reck? I just had one question. When they sentenced him 35 years consecutive, ain't that back-to-back sentences?
I don't know. Let me look at it again. I don't know if it's
because that, to my knowledge, that's 35 per charge. When you finish one, you start the next.
Damn. If that's like that, god damn.
That's what consecutive means in my book. That's
consecutive. Yeah. You might be right on that. I think you're right.
So that's a life sentence.
Yeah.
And plus, you still need to be charged for the feuds.
Man.
That's all I wanted to say. Nobody, I see everybody chirping on the 35, but nobody mentioned that consecutive on the end of it. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal. You're right. I'm glad you pointed that out.
All right, brother. Good show.
All right. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate you. We just getting started, man. Tap in for that Spooky Hours TV, though. SpookyHoursTV.tv. My brother. Salute. I'm going to tell you like this, man. This life thing, don't take it for granted. Your freedom, staying in the house is a beautiful thing. Minding your business is a beautiful thing. Not being on social media, arguing with people, hating on people, or whatever it is, it's not a good thing. I told dudes this is outside of this. If you a nigga on social media and you got all this energy to hate on somebody, man, got a lot of time on your hand. Homie. You might need to take that energy to the gym. Go to the boxing gym, or go work out, or go read a book. Go write a book. Go take care of your kids. Okay? Help some old ladies get across the street. Help them with their groceries. All right? So, let me tell you something, man. We gonna deal with the real over here. The real is homie was on his podcast thing. He had a golden opportunity. And like the callers is saying, he blew it. Y'all know what it is. Like, I want to just deal with the real. I don't want to deal with no nonsense, knucklehead shit. Keep that retarded shit off this platform. If you're not calling with the real like the callers been calling, miss me. We only dealing with positivity, and we only dealing with real stand up, real men, grown men handling their BI ish over here. Okay? You only got one life. Right? I tell people the best business you could be in is minding your own business. Okay? And this social media thing is dangerous because people get on social media and feel like they got the cape on. You know what I'm saying? You talk crazy. I tell people, anybody can talk crazy behind a keyboard. Anybody can talk crazy, just talk crazy. But some people don't talk too much. And when they see you, you're going to have to live up to them words behind that keyboard. You're going to have to live up to them words behind talking crazy. So sometimes shut the fuck up. Okay? I'm giving you real deal. And we all grown men, grown women. Social media is used to network. Okay? Let's get to that. Social media is used to promote your brand, promote your album, promote your business. It's not even when people be posting food all the time and all that, that's cool. But the people that's posting food that are chefs and cooks, they doing it right. You got some people that just want to post food and don't even post their business or their brand. Okay? A lot of people, they got their priorities all effed up and mixed up. I'm going to tell you what the social media thing is about. Because a lot of y'all got caught up in the chicks twerking with the BBLs or whatever. The social media thing is about networking and promoting your brand. That's what it's about. So if you used it for anything other than that and you got jammed up, stand up like a man. Don't blame nobody. Don't point no fingers. Once you go and say, I was on some real knucklehead stuff. I use social media as a weapon, and then the weapon turned against me. Now I need to eat the bullet. Nah, dudes ain't gonna say that. Dudes ain't gonna say that. You know why? Because it's a narrative that everybody want to push. Like I said, I ain't got a dog in the race, a horse in the fight, whatever it is. I ain't got a dog in the fight, horse in the race, whatever it is. But I'm going to speak the truth like I always do. A lot of y'all niggas don't deal with truth. I don't care how many years you did, how many, all this court information that you know, you still don't keep it G'd up for the kids when you come on these social media platforms and talk, because it's 2023. Y'all should be trying to teach the kids better. Teach the kids that it's okay to be smart and learn about computers and yet they don't have to be in the streets. Teach the kids that you don't gotta be tough. Teach the kids that it's okay to support somebody else who has talent or who has a business. Y'all should be doing that with each other as grown men and women. It's okay to promote other people. It's a caller who called me up. I forgot his name. He said, M.Reck, truth be told, I call to listen to your show. I call to watch you be great. And when I heard that, I said that might have been the realest thing I ever heard in my life. Everything is not about competition. Okay? And this thing is bigger than Taxstone and Troy Ave for me. Rest in peace, Banger and other people who got hurt in this whole situation. This is about when social media is being used as a weapon. And then you got you nasty so-called jail and so-called street niggas advocating for this dumb ish instead of calling it for what it is. That's the difference between M.Reck. I call ish for what it is. Okay? I'm not siding with no nonsense. I'm siding with real grown man BI. And grown men who handle BI is on social media handling business and promoting and minding a business. So if you are against that, you everything that I despise. You're not a grown man. You a little knucklehead and a big body, a big nasty body. You're a little boy in a nasty body with no knowledge. So we got to stop calling dudes OGs. They not OGs. Just because a nigga's, because I hate the word old, just because a nigga is mature in age, don't make him an OG. You a little boy in a 50-year-old man body. Peace.
Peace.
What's happening? Talk to me. State your name, where you calling from.
M.Reck, this is Anthony from Boston. What up?
What's going on, Ant from Boston? Talk to me.
Hip hop is a beautiful thing, man. Hip hop is a beautiful thing.
I love hip hop. I love hip hop.
Or to use it, not abuse it. It's a glorious thing, but use it. Don't abuse it. There was no need for this.
Correct.
Much
man.
love, one.
Much love, one. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's people that just want to just say hip hop is a beautiful thing and salute the platform and they off that. That's what I'm talking about. It's callers who know how to call M.Reck on the right type of time, because you can call them other shows with the nonsense, but we not doing nonsense. Soon as that energy is bad, you getting banged on. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. What's happening? Salute.
We live?
We live, my brother.
Salute, man. I'm watching your live right now. I wanted to ask you a question, though.
What's up? Talk to me.
Is there any way you could share some knowledge with me how to work this StreamYard?
Oh, StreamYard is simple, my brother. I'm going to give you some knowledge real quick. All you got to do, really, go on YouTube and put in StreamYard tutorial. And you're going to have a video and it's going to break down everything. You know what I'm saying? So you, I'm telling you, I ain't going to waste your time, because I could be like, oh, you go on StreamYard, right? And then you upload a picture. I could do all that, but I'm gonna just give you a video, make it easy for you. You know what I'm saying? So go to YouTube.
Like, cause I see, like,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you about to say?
Like, cause I see the way like you be moving stuff around. I want to know how to do. I want to know how to do that.
All right, I'm giving you the game. Go on YouTube. Type in StreamYard tutorial, and then it's going to give you everything you need. So now, okay, the only way I can really give you the game, if you have StreamYard open right now, I can give you a live tutorial, but I got callers calling up. They want to speak on this whole Taxstone situation. You know what I'm saying? So you want a private session, I can do that for you if you want. You know what I'm saying? You know, you private, you know, we could do a consultation session. You know what I'm saying? You drop a cash app. I could do that live if you want. Would be me and you if you want. You feel me?
All right.
But
I'm trying to learn how to use that, man. Yeah.
Nah, definitely. Just put in Just put in StreamYard tutorial in the YouTube search, and you're gonna get that tutorial video, and it's going to tell you everything from beginning to end, good brother.
Right. So if I come in with come across anything I don't understand, I'm just gonna hit you up like, yo, I was doing it, but this shit, I'm not getting this, and maybe you couldn't, I'm saying, put me to the right direction.
Oh yeah, we definitely could do that, good brother. I got you. All right?
All right, man.
All right, my brother.
Thanks
Salute.
a lot.
You're welcome. Yeah, pound that like button, man. We're going to get to this, man. First of all, you already know Taxstone got 35 years, right? Let's go into this Eazy the Block Captain-ish. Let me see if he's live right now, because homie's supposed to go live, right? And I'm going to speak on it because it's been rumors put out that Eazy the Block Captain got into an altercation with Papoose. They saying Papoose knocked the sonic rings out of Eazy the Block Captain, allegedly, right? And they saying a whole bunch of stuff like it might have been over rim. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is Eazy the Block Captain is managed by Remy. And you know what I'm saying? Everything else is what niggas been putting out on the internet. But we gonna get into the tweets. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into all the other shit. Peace. Mute your audio. Peace.
Hello?
Yeah, you live. Mute your audio, please.
Hi, M.Reck. How are you?
I'm good. Mute your computer or your TV, please.
I did it.
Okay, state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean.
My name is Cherie from Jersey City.
Cherie?
Yes.
From Jersey City. What's happening, Cherie? Talk to me. What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Taxstone.
Okay, let's get to
it. I feel sorry. I feel bad for him. But then again, I feel bad for all parties involved. It's just a very sad situation. And I just wish my brothers get it together and just do right. All the balance don't make a bit of sense. I come from a family of victims, you heard? And it affects a lot of us out here, you know? And my brothers just need to get it together and be better role models and mentors to the younger youth, you know?
That's a fact. I agree with you on that. That's why I said they need to be teaching these kids how to do better, man.
Yes, because when I'm on the buses and, you know, the light rails and stuff, and I see the younger, you know, the teenage boys and stuff, the way they be carrying on and acting is crazy.
Yeah.
No respect. You know, no respect. Me, myself, I got a son, 25. He's very disrespectful. And I know that if my father was alive today, my son wouldn't be nothing like he is. The way he speaks to me.
Okay, where your son at right now? Put him on the phone. He's disrespectful. Where he at?
He's at his baby mother's house. Oh, he had to go. I had to get him up out of here.
You had to get him out? Okay. I was going
to I had to get him
set him straight. I was going to set him straight real quick. And I wasn't even going to stream on him. I wasn't even going to stream on him. I was just going to say some real encouraging words that'll make him look at him disrespecting you in a real, like, make him understand, like, you should never disrespect your mother in no kind of way.
To nobody. He don't have no respect for authority. He don't have no respect for his baby mother, her mother. And like I told the baby mother, if he don't respect me, we'll make you think he gonna respect you.
That's a fact.
You know? I mean, my son has said some very foul, disgusting things to me. And I don't know where it stemmed from, but I know one thing for sure and two for certain. If my father or my grandfather was here, he wouldn't be nothing like he is. Nothing.
I'm sorry.
My family didn't play that.
I'm sorry that you're going through that, and I believe it's going to work out. You know.
He watched a lot of YouTube, and he's a fan of academics, and they got so bad. And it got so bad one day, a couple of weeks ago, that I started to write academics and ask them, like, you know, let him know my son is a fan of yours. He watch you all the time. Give him his name, because my son is on YouTube. He's trying to be a rapper. He got videos up there. And I was going to ask academics to reach out to him and talk to him, because it's crazy. It's crazy. He don't have no control. None.
That's crazy. Well, let me ask you this. What happened with his father? Is his father in the picture or no?
His father got murdered when he was like 4.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
My
And
condolences. My condolences.
And I think he blamed me for that, but we wasn't together for years, and he was in Georgia when that happened.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know what it is, but he's very hateful towards me, very bitter towards me.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
The only time he loved me is when he in the county. When he locked down in the county, oh, he loved me so much.
Oh wow, when he was locked down. Wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Every time he go in there.
But when he come home, he get right back on his BS.
Same thing within a week.
Within a week, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, and I'm the type of mother. Because at the end of the day, he's still my son. So I'm the type of mother that, you know, when he in the county, I'm putting money on the phone every couple of days, the tablet, you know, because you got to put money on there separate. On the tablet, on the phone, I'm doing all that for him while he in there. And my other kids be like, "Ma, are you dumb? Like, what's wrong with you? This nigga just told you he hates you and called you all out your name and this, that, and the third, and you want to put money on his books. Let him rot in there. Don't do nothing for him."
And what you say to your other kids when they tell you that?
Well, I just want to make sure he's okay.
I mean,
because I know how it is in the county.
I mean, out of love, you know, that's your son, so you gonna make sure he good regardless. And I understand, you know, where you at with it. Pound that like button, y'all. We got mothers calling up, you know, about the disrespectful sons. And this is what I was saying earlier. This is why you men that's on these social media networks need to be putting out a better message for kids such as our son so they can know how to respect their mothers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, he don't have no respect for me. That boy even went as far as to tell me he'll spit on my grave. And I don't know
wow.
I don't know what I did to him.
Oh, he's beyond disrespectful. Wow.
Yes, very. Very.
Wow. That's foul. I don't even know. Wow. So I'm gonna say this though. The universe take care of everything and everybody. Trust and believe. He got his karma coming. You feel me? Trust and believe.
And you know that's another thing I say, because and then I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go. But a couple of days ago I said to my sister, you know, we're not supposed to question God. But I ask all the time because I had a disabled son, my older son. He passed away in 2017. He was 60.
Oh wow, my condolences.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I told my sister, I said, you know, I asked God, and it may sound crazy, but I asked God, you know, the Bible say, honor thy mother and father and your days will be longer.
Correct.
Why did he take Lawrence and leave me with this one? That's disrespectful. That's deep, right? That's deep, right?
Not it's deep. It's very deep. Is real deep. You know what? Just trust in what you believe in. You believe in God. You know, you believe in a good word.
I do.
Trust in that. And trust in the universe. Like I said, what you put in the universe comes back.
Yes.
You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You know,
definitely.
You're gonna be good. Trust and believe that. You're a good person. That's what I say. You put good in the world, good is gonna come back. You know, now your son,
definitely.
He gotta atone for everything he putting out in the universe. He gotta atone for that. You can't even save him. Just know that.
No. And he got a daughter and her birthday today. Ask me, did I see her?
Wow. Happy born day to your granddaughter. You know what I mean?
You.
You're welcome. So look, let the people know who you be again. And I appreciate you calling up MRecktv. Let the people know who you be.
Thank you, M.Reck. I'm Cherie from Jersey City.
Shouts out to Cherie from Jersey City. Everything gonna work out for her because she a good person. All right? You have a good evening.
Right, thank you so much. Have a good night.
All right, good night. Peace. Listen, man, like I was saying, with my platform, we could talk everything that's going on in hip hop was on the landscape, but we're gonna have real conversation. Peace.
Hey, M.Reck, how are you?
SJ, what's happening?
Nothing much. Thankful Tuesday.
Yes. Thankful Tuesday. Talk to me, SJ.
I just wanted to ask you if I can have a few seconds just to kind of touch on what Cherie, I think the last caller said.
Yeah, I was going to actually, I'm glad you called up because she probably still listening. Cherie definitely needs to tap into royalty life coaching with SJ. So if you can, just give some encouraging words to Cherie in her situation, SJ.
Sure, of course. Thank you. I appreciate you giving me this time as well, because you didn't have to do that. So I definitely appreciate that. So what I really wanted to say to her, and I know as we all were listening, and because we're all human and we all love our mothers, sounds like he's very disrespectful. And I'm not justifying his behavior or his words, but he's hurt. Hurt people, and he hasn't dealt with his trauma. His trauma is dealing with him. So he's going to lash out at her because she's the closest thing to him, because that's all he knows. And he doesn't have his father, and whatever happened to his father, he hasn't dealt with it. So a part of him has been killed. Because whatever he hasn't said or didn't do with his father, didn't get a chance to say with his father. So now he has a defensive mechanism, and that's his hurt. He comes out a particular way because he wants to hurt people because he's hurting. Does that excuse anything? Does that justify anything? No, it doesn't. But that's what his mind is telling him. We have to remember those thoughts that are so loud in your head that you don't speak out verbally, they stay with you and you act them out through your feet. Right. So even though, he's saying all this to her and he's treating her like this, and I know that she's probably, she's been there for him. She's going to continue to be there for him because she's a mother and she loves him. Again, if he doesn't deal with his trauma is going to continue to deal with him. He's angry. He's mad. He doesn't understand this. And, he's probably looking at how come other people still have their fathers. You go through so much when you experience grief. So not only is he grieving his father, but he's grieving a bond that he probably longed for. And so he does need counseling, and she needs it too, because she loves her child, and her child is destroying pieces of her because he's breaking her heart. But she needs the counseling to realize it's not her. She didn't do anything. It's just him. And so she continues to love him, and she continues to do what she needs to do it as a mother, just as you told her, then blessings are going to continue to come for her. And see, love isn't based on when everything's going good. Love is based on when sometimes people don't present themselves as being lovable.
That's a fact. So SJ, that's a great assessment. And I know she's listening, and I know other people is listening. Do me a favor. Can you write down your email in the chat room so I can highlight it? Because a lot of people need, some healing and some life coaching. And with your words of encouragement and your experience in the field, I think a lot of people can heal. So type in the Royalty Life Coaching email so they can reach out to you, because this is a perfect time for a lot of people to really tap into the life coaching, because a lot of people need healing right now. Okay.
No problem.
There you go. So look, everybody who needs healing, life coaching, the email's on the screen. RLC, the number 4, the letter U, the number 2, day, DAY at gmail.com. All right. Tap in with Royalty Life Coaching, SJ, and she'll help you get through whatever trauma you're going through, if she can. She's going to give you words of encouragement, but she's a pro in her field, and she's definitely going to try to ease some of the hurting if possible. So SJ, thank you for calling up and giving those words of encouragement with your expertise in your field.
No problem. Thank you for giving me the time.
Not a problem. You're welcome. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Yo, what's up? M.Reck?
Yeah, you live.
What's going on, my man?
What's
Hey,
happening?
I just got to piggyback on the last female with her son and all of that, man. That was some deep stuff. And truthfully, the only thing that I could say to add on, because your last one, she hit all the nails on the head. And like I said, I grew up that type of way. My mother's not here anymore. A lot of times people don't really realize what they have until it's gone. And the one thing that I could say, right, is that it's like, being that she's still here, sometimes I would have wished that my mother would have told, because I grew up rough, but I wish that my mother could have said that she was sorry, and she probably wouldn't have knew what she was being sorry for because of everything that was going on, but she would have said, I'm sorry, son, for what I put you through, what you saw, what I couldn't deal with your daddy, because your daddy was this guy, da, 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 da. So it was like, I'm sorry. I can look at my mother's eyes. And
oh, damn. My bad. I don't know what happened. Your homie, the line got crossed and then went to another call, so I didn't hang up on you. I just want you to know, pardon self, call back. Peace. State your name.
Hey, M.Reck.
What's happening? How's everything?
Everything is good. I'm Nina from Chicago.
You said Mina?
Yes.
From Chicago. Shouts to the whole Chicago, South Side, West Side. What side you repping?
South Side, of course.
Oh, South Side is in the building. Shouts to my brothers, D Shy and Tone Styles out of Chicago. So talk to me, Mina. What's going on?
You know
what
you got a lot of love from Chicago.
Oh, I got a lot of love from Chicago. Thank you.
A lot of love.
A lot of love. I rock with Chicago heavy, and they rock with MRecktv. But Mina, talk to me. What's on your mind? What you want to talk about right now?
Oh man, I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet. Well, one, I feel real sorry for Taxstone. He does have a lot of potential. I know somebody checked me in the comments and was like, had, not has, because he'll be real old when he gets out, unfortunately. But he did have a lot of potential. And two, I kind of wanted to comment on the mother that just called. Respectfully, I kind of would love to hear the son's side of the story because I wonder what happened. It sounds like he dealt with some type of, or is dealing with some type of childhood trauma, and it doesn't excuse his behavior, of course, but it's always two sides to every story. Of course, it doesn't excuse his bad behavior, but a lot of times kids, they go through childhood trauma. They deal with some kind of abandonment. They felt like their parents didn't care and their parents could have protected them. She could be a great mom. I don't know the whole story, but I just wanted to add that perspective because, it's sad that he's not in a position to defend himself. So we don't really know where he's coming from or what he dealt with that's making him behave that way. Correct. I do hope that they end up having some type of family counseling when they can, though, so they can work through those issues. And that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. I appreciate you calling.
Yeah,
thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one, M.Reck. I love the show.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Peace. Man, shouts to Cherie. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. That called up from Jersey about her son being disrespectful to her. But I want to say this. We do have life coaching at MRecktv. And SJ, she's an expert in the field. Me, I'm just, I guess a social media influencer. You know what I'm saying? I do try to give words of encouragement, but SJ, this is what she does. And the emails on the screen, and I've been trying to tell people, this is somebody you want to, if you're dealing with trauma, whether you on whatever side of the tracks you on, because everybody got their own trauma. I don't care what age, you could be a minor, you could be an elder, you could be whatever age, it don't matter. This is what SJ does, okay? So reach out to Royalty Life Coaching, RLC, the number 4, the letter U, the number 2, DAY@gmail.com is on the screen. Royalty Life Coaching. All right. Contact SJ and she will help you through your healing process and your trauma. All right. I'm glad a lot of people are calling in and they really feel for the mother that just called about her son. And then they are also showing concern for Taxstone. Okay. Because this is a real situation, regardless of what, people make mistakes, I guess. But in this world, people need to have accountability as well. All right? Because we grown. And it's always that divine inner, spirit inside you that tells you right from wrong right before you do whatever BS you're going to do. But when you go against, that gut feeling, all that, then you got to deal with the consequences. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, when you of age, you a grown man, you done thought about your action before you did it. Sometimes it's in the moment, it's in the heat of the moment, but it's certain things that lead to certain other situations that you could have rectified if you would have just thought before you took that leap. You understand what I'm saying? Because like with this situation with Troy Ave, it was a lot of antagonizing going on this internet. And I ain't going to point fingers, but y'all know what it is. All right, we ain't going to act like. And that's another thing. A lot of y'all niggas, I see a lot of other rappers and all that siding with whoever they siding with, and mostly with, Taxstone, because everybody want to uphold the so-called streets, but nobody's really taking in the real issue at hand, which is the antagonistic ways that homie was using on the internet. Take accountability for your bullshit. That's everybody, not just him. That's like, I done seen over the years, right? I went to school. I seen dudes, matter of fact, scratch school. I seen dudes in my neighborhood. I'm from East New York. And I'm gonna name a situation. It's this dude from my hood. I'm gonna call him because I gotta switch up the name. I'm gonna call a homie Ron. It was this dude named Ron. Fly young dude, loved to play basketball. Then you had this other dude by the name of Sean. He was fly, but he was an older dude. But he was also like, he liked to antagonize young dudes on the basketball court. Like, yo, homie, who told you could play ball in the park? When I'm in the park, don't come to the park when I'm here, unless you're gonna put money in my pocket. What you got in your pocket? Sean was on that type of time with the homie Ron. So one day, Ron was playing ball, and I think Sean came in the park, and Ron, soon as Sean said, yo, what you doing in the park? Ron went in his bag, pulled the hammer out, and unloaded a clip on Sean. Now, Ron, to this day, is spending his rest of his life in jail because he was antagonistic towards. Ron is spending his rest of his life in jail because he retaliated and killed Sean. And what I'm trying to say is this. A lot of times when you want to try to, I guess, because I hate, I'm trying to avoid the B word. Because YouTube with the B-U-L-L-Y word, they be trying to, they trying to, mess with the lie when you use certain words. So when you out here trying to put the pressure on dudes and you pressing dudes and you trying to Debo-ish, just know it's gonna be that one day that person you trying to debo, or maybe somebody else may feel like, yo, homie, enough is enough. And you might get yours. And you might get yours in a way where ain't no coming back. So on that note, shouts to the homie Ron. Even though he got pushed to the limit, Ron was a good dude. Like, Ron was my man. Both of them was my man. But Ron, all he wanted to do was play ball, stay fly, and stay out the way. Like, you know what I mean? He got pushed to the limit. So what I'm saying is, I seen this before. This Taxstone situation, I seen this before, just in other aspects. So when dudes be on what they on in this situation, instead of being like say for instance, when that happened to Braun and Sean in my hood, dudes, you know what dudes are saying? And that's why I'm from East New York, and that's why I rock with the OGs from where I'm from. It was like, yo, the nigga Sean had it coming to him. You heard me? And that's the realest thing that you can grasp from that situation, because it's like, even though Sean lost his life, so if it wasn't from Ron, it would have came from somebody else, because Sean was just on that time. He wasn't only doing it to Ron, he did it to other people. So, you know, that was his karma. It caught up with him. And when it happened, dudes was like, yo, Reck, because I wasn't around when it happened. I just heard about it. Yo, Reck, you know, the nigga Ron killed Sean, right? I'm like, word. But when they told it to me, I already knew why. Because homie was on that time. Anybody that was coming to the park, he was antagonizing. So unfortunately, it played out that way. But in this situation, you got these fake so-called street dudes upholding this dumbass culture instead of being G'd up about the situation. Right? Let's do this. If somebody, let's create a scenario. If somebody is doing, you know, is minding their business. Just say like somebody's a chef. They on YouTube, you know, going live, you know, showing people they, you know, they new dishes and stuff like that. And then another chef, or maybe not even a chef, maybe just somebody, you know, in the peanut gallery, just come on the chef page hating. You ain't no real chef. I cook better than you. I don't care if you went to chef school, right? This is what they do, right? Every day now. They doing this on Twitter, on YouTube. Now, the chef runs into this dude that's in the comments. You know, they you know, I guess they wind up seeing each other. You know, the chef looked them up on social media. And then things happen, and the chef beat up this antagonistic dude, right? And things go left. The antagonistic dude pull out a weapon, try to shoot the chef, and then now the cops get involved and all this other stuff, right? And now dudes is locked up in the pen. The chef is locked up because he might have took the hammer from son and then started clapping at him, and then now, you know, the cops nabbed them both, okay? Because the chef got hit from the antagonistic dude, right? So now they both got to go to court. The chef ain't do nothing but mind his business, but be a chef. But the chef ain't no sucker. The chef got hands, and the chef know how to disarm dudes. So now the chef is like, okay, the cops want to know what happened. I'm gonna tell him what happened. Yo, I've been minding my business, putting my dishes online. This dude been antagonizing me. We got documents, proof. And then, the dude, he like, nah, it ain't my gun, it's his gun. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Let me get to these calls. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
How you doing, M.Reck?
I'm good, man. I'm just trying to break down different situations in the scenario because some people really get fooled by, like it's one thing. Okay, we know we ain't never advocating no snitch shit. I'm gonna get that out the way. But it's another thing when you're minding your business and somebody's antagonizing you while you doing your 1-2. Right?
Right.
And then y'all clash and you handle the nigga. And then now the law enforcement's get involved, but you wasn't even trying to, get jammed up in the streets. You left the streets alone, but you come from that. You know what I'm saying? So are you supposed to, I guess, eat whatever comes with it when you've been minding your business and you just was defending your honor as a man? I'm trying to understand where these dudes' logic be, because I'm a little lost, because nobody is saying, like, it'd be one thing if, like, say for instance, two dudes are cool with each other, they do a robbery and one dude get away and then the other dude gave the cops the info where the other dude went. That's a different situation. Right. But when you got two enemies and one of them, see, it's one thing to be an enemy, but it's another thing when you're minding your business, right? And the dude is like just being antagonistic, and then y'all just cross path, and then shit pop off. To me, that's a whole different situation. But these niggas out here, they not gonna call it for what it is because they gotta look a certain way because they gotta prove something to the streets. But that to me is not honor, because being honorable be like, nah, that man was minding his fucking business and dude got his ass whipped or whatever happened, and yo, shit real. That's all. But speak your piece, my brother. I'm gonna get out the way. I want you to speak your piece.
No, you're right though, M.Reck, because remember, we gotta teach the kids. Rule number 1 to the streets ain't no effing rules.
Talk to them.
Rule number 2, they gonna hate you for whatever you do. I don't care if you come out with a cure for cancer, cure for AIDS. They gonna be like, well, I remember he stole my lunch money in the 5th grade. They gonna hate. So you gotta understand, when you in the criminal lifestyle, they can't handle. Criminals can't handle doing time either. It ain't no honor amongst thieves. They can't handle it. They get jammed, kingpin. You know what I mean? They get jammed up. They thinking about their kids too. So you gotta understand, snitching is part of the criminal lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want snitching to be involved in snitching, don't be doing no. I can't say nothing with M.Reck doing, because he ain't doing nothing but the right thing out here. If I say something about what you doing, they're gonna be like, oh, I need to do that. I need to make me some movies. I need to make me some music, rub elbows with the stars. You feel me?
Listen, that's all I'm trying to do out here. I'm trying to do so much that anything criminal, that shit is not even on the agenda. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing so much. It's like, nah, we got content to do, we got movies to do, we got a soundtrack to do, we got promotion to do, we got marketing to do. So a crime is not even in the plans at all. Like listen, I tell people I'm cool. I don't even want people to know that side of me. That side is like, is in my subconscious. I can get busy at any given time, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna protect me and mine. But for the most part, I'm on here promoting my brands, staying out the way, and trying to help. I'm trying to, help people. You see me help. I help a lot of people. So opposed to be tearing people down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to cover what's on the surface, but for the most part, I'm out the way. You know what I mean?
But M.Reck, you gotta understand, if it do get ugly and you do have to lay somebody down, you have to listen. You ain't doing nothing criminal, so you have to defend yourself in a court of law. You know what I mean? If somebody pressing up on you, trying to rob you or something, and you have to don't leave the crime, because then going back to the street, that gets you jammed up even when you're innocent. So then you have to. Sometimes you listen. If you cooperate and you're a victim, there's nothing dishonorable about that.
Facts.
Because you minding your business. You up here telling me come to the studio and make a song, and I rob you at the studio.
Come on.
Now I deserve to get laid down.
But this is the point I'm making. See, that's why I like building with dudes like you who are sensible. I don't want nobody calling me with this knucklehead shit. I don't care how old you are or how young you is. If you got that mentality, whereas you only see one-sided because you feel like you gotta rep for the streets with the knucklehead mentality, don't call me. Don't even address me in the streets. Just keep it moving. We ain't got no beef. I'm just on a different type of time. Think about it. Look, I'm gonna tell people like this, right? I'm about my business. I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to work. I'm not here for the drama. But at the same time, you know, like I got real estate and all that, right? So I'm gonna protect mine. So if somebody try to violate and I have to lay them down, I'm gonna lay them down. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid, I'm gonna call the authorities to come pick the body up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? What happens is, you know, when I leave the body there and don't call, now I'm a fugitive. I lose everything. Right. So, and this is, and I'm gonna tell you, so-called street dudes, because y'all don't really know shit. Right? Because y'all advocate, wreck what you supposed to do, lay them down, just go on the run and lose everything. That's what they throw everything away, homie. That's keeping it real, wreck. So what? You on your way to millions of dollars. So what? You got to keep it real for the streets. Lay the body down and just hit the road, nigga. Dip on the cops forever. That's what they want.
And the streets don't love you though, M.Reck, because remember, we was talking before any of them, before Banger died, before all this stuff. We all the way in Cincinnati. We knew, why is he picking with Troy Ave? He's showing the world that he jealous of Troy Ave. I'm like, let that be alone. Like if I could have gave him advice, I'd be like, look, man, go on and dead that with Troy, because y'all gonna mess around and bump into somebody, and you already said you a lion. He a lion. If y'all meet, somebody gonna die. So y'all got that dead that. So you use these platforms like M.Reck and all these podcasts, and you reach out and you dead the drama. Like,
how about this? I'm gonna tell you, it's deep that you said that. People don't even know. I know both of them. I interviewed Taxstone, right? And
I gotta watch that interview.
And this is before that popped off. But I got an interview, and I kept certain things off the internet because of what he said, and I felt like if I put this out, I'm gonna add gas to the fire. So I didn't put it out. And you know what he said? And you know what I can put this out there now. So I asked him. I said, "What happens when you see Troy Ave?" Oh, it's lit.
Yep.
Shots fired. Whatever he was saying, he was talking crazy. I said, "Oh, nah. I see where this is going. I don't want nothing to do with this."
And you couldn't even get through to him. Like, look, man, you don't want that. You don't want what comes with that. Like, look, let's just dead it. Like you said, we too close to each other. Y'all in the Mecca up there, and you know how they get down. So let's play it civilized. Just like YFN, Lucci, and Thug. Y'all could just play it civilized.
Facts. I was trying to it ain't no resolution to it. Nah, Wreck, it's lit.
Man, resolution ain't nothing happen. You dogging him out. That ain't nothing. You could just say, look, man, I was just talking bad about his music, but I don't know that man for real, man. If I see that brother, I'll shake his hand. That's what Big U said about Tekashi. He said, if I meet Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'll shake his hand. Don't let this stuff get to you like that, man. You don't know these fools. Unless somebody did something to you personally, stop hating on people like that, man. Stop hating. Like I said, M.Reck, you use your platform for peace. You promote peace on here ever since you've been out here.
That's how I address the people. That's how I end my lives. You know what I'm saying? But look,
we didn't want Taxstone to go to prison because, like you said, that's a partner you doing business with. So y'all getting money together. So you trying to look out for his well-being.
Man,
Troy
listen.
Ave, you like we could all get money together, all three of us.
Man,
you know
it's so ill. That's what I'm saying. You saying that, yo, me and the homie Tax, we did some stuff for Def Jam and all that. Like, you know, that's how crazy the situation is. But me, like I said, I keep it so real.
Yep. Look at Harlem World. M.Reck, Mace and Cameron. That would have been Taxstone and Troy. They would have been doing a podcast together, making all types of money.
But that's what I'm saying. Look, you hit it right on the nail. Look at Cameron and Mace. And Mace is my homie. Cam is the homie.
Murder Mace.
Right? And Mace been told me, he said, yo, Reck, out of everything, I'm more hurt that me and Cameron ain't cool no more. He always told me that.
Oh.
He always told me that. So I already knew that him and Cam was going, you know, piece things up if they was to speak. And I'm going to say this too. A lot of y'all don't know. Now, Mace is a man about peace. You know, we all know that. But at the same time, he'll give you that smoke. Whether lyrically or however. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no sucker either. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't no killer, but don't push him.
Exactly. Now, look, you saw what happened when, Cam and Jim Jones been throwing shots at Mace for years, right? With the diss records and all that. And when Mace dropped that, what's that joint? With the smoke Cam?
Killer Fire. Fire.
What's the name of that joint? He dropped part 1 and part 2. Damn, I can't remember this joint, man. I know somebody gonna put the Oracle. He dropped the Oracle part 1.
That was hard, wasn't it?
Smoke Cam. That was Ether. That was Mace Ether to Cam, right? And Cam tried to come back with this dinner time. It wasn't it. Right. You got your boots smoke. It is what it is. But that's water under the bridge, and they cool now. And like you said, if Taxstone would have just said, yo, you know what? This Troy Ave situation ain't about nothing. Them niggas could have been doing a podcast together. That's how ill that could have been. And you know, they didn't grow up. They didn't grow up together like Mason Cam, but you know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you don't have to grow up with somebody to like, okay, if y'all clash and you put the beef to the side, and then now you're getting money together and be like, yo, sir, we was beefing, but now we counting like 10 mil together. You know what's so crazy? I'm glad you open up that door. It's the same thing with Nicki and Cardi B. I swear, if Nicki and Cardi B was to speak, I feel like they'd be the best of friends. If they just get in the room and speak, what
we mad at each other for as black folks.
I feel like Cardi and Nicki would be the best of friends. I put money on that. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying?
And if they hit, and like you said, all you got to do is get an interview with one of them and put that seed in their ear.
Exactly.
Boom.
Come on.
That's gonna be you. Like, yeah, I clean that situation up. Who's next?
Come on, man.
Hey, much love to your platform.
No
man.
doubt,
this
my
is
brother.
Why New York City #1 best rappers. You know what I mean? Hey,
No
we
doubt.
love that show, man. Cincinnati sending love to New York City.
No doubt. What's your name, homie? Let them know who you be.
Yeah, this CK, Cincinnati King, man.
All right, Cincinnati King. Shouts to the whole Cincinnati, my brother, man. I appreciate your commentary, man. That was dope. Dope bill with you, man. You're welcome, good brother. Yeah. Man, I'm loving the energy, man. This is why I go live. Sometimes it's not even about the topic. I use the topic just, because I know this is what everybody's on. But for the most part, I want to talk to people, like-minded people, and build with people who understand facts. It's too much ego. Leave your bum ass ego, right? You know what it be? Niggas be trying to have this ego to impress other niggas that don't even care about you or your brand. They want to see, you disrespect somebody and then somebody disrespect you and then it get crazy and then, that's why I tell people, man, kill your ego before your ego kill you. And that's what this situation did. Because whether you are, pushing up daisies, or whether you know, they call jail, it's like what they said, it's like jail's like being, I guess, being alive, but you're dead, or some shit, to being dead to the world. I forget the terminology, but you know, especially when you're doing like a life sentence, I forget the exact terminology, but it's almost like, you know, you're alive, but you're dead to the world because, you know, you I forget the terminology, but y'all know what I mean. But anyhow, I'm gonna say this though, right? I like positivity. I feel like this. It's a learning lesson in the situation. And when you see dudes on YouTube that's advocating for the bullshit of, you know, and you know what I'm talking about, of the negativity of the situation, that's somebody you might want to unsubscribe from. Because you got to be careful of the energy that, you know, you tap into, the energy you put out and the energy you tap into. If you know somebody is negative, right, and you on a different frequency, and you start intaking negative vibes, or somebody on a negative frequency, now you're bringing, if you're on a high frequency, that negative frequency will bring you down to that level. So you have to be careful. Like, you might even be a fan of these YouTubers that, you know, you might be subscribed to, but if you see them always negative, right? And that's another thing. I see a lot of YouTubers. I don't watch them, but you know, the algorithm try to recommend stuff, and I just tap in just to see what it's about. And I've been like, damn, it's a lot of people subscribe to this negative energy here. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm off that. But listen, to each his own. I'm all about spreading life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about breeding life and things. I'm not out here, you know, speaking death to things. Nah, I'm all about speaking life to things and growth and development. So that's the time I'm on. So, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna clean up these streets. I'm gonna restore the order, the right order. I don't care what none of these niggas say, none of these gang members. I'm gonna restore the order. It ain't gonna happen overnight. We gonna do things the right way. Enough is enough. Because even with homie getting 35 years, that's effed up. Yeah, he put himself in that situation. Because you're gonna have people that's gonna spin it. Oh, yo, Troy Ave is the reason why he got 35 years. Let's talk about, okay, how the gun got in the club. If we really gonna get into it. Oh, the person who gave him the gun or sold him the gun, he snitched. His man snitched on him too. What's homie name? Start with an M. I mean, I know a lot of these dudes, but like, I don't really try to get involved, but y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this: if we gonna deal with truth, let's deal with truth. Stop trying to spin the narrative. Yeah, okay, Troy Ave took the stand. Because that's what the streets want to run with. They want to take that and run with it. Yeah, Troy Ave took the stand. Troy Ave is the reason why Taxstone did 35 years, even though they know it ain't the truth. But the fact that niggas hate the nigga Troy Ave so much, they're going to run with that narrative, trust and believe. And like I said, we not advocating, you know, no snitching or nothing like that. That's not what this live is about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, are we going to deal with the issue at hand? How did it start? Who shot the gun? Who bought the gun in the club that killed Banger? Are we going to talk about that? If we ain't going to talk about it, then it ain't nothing to talk about. Because a lot of y'all niggas don't want to talk about that. You're going to see niggas get on YouTube that hate Troy Ave and spin that narrative. Taxstone is doing 35 years because Troy Ave took the stand. Lies. That's not what happened. And then look, they don't want to deal with the part that, hold on, everything, well, when Troy Ave was shooting the gun that he took from Taxstone, or he wound up getting the gun, whatever, however niggas want to spin it, that's on camera. So he had to take the stand to respond to why he was shooting the gun in the club recklessly. They already got all that on camera. So, you know, it's almost the same thing with Little Kim. Like, I'm going to tell y'all, right? A lot of y'all, I'm going to just say you're knuckleheads. Niggas got mad at Little C's, right? Because it was niggas that was mad. It's the same niggas, too. The nigga that was mad at Little C's because Little C's was down with Big, and that was Big Little Man, ran with a narrative and said C's was snitching. When first and foremost, they had the videos. And y'all know who I'm talking about. They had the videos of Junior Mafia, which was Little Kim, Little C's, Biggie, Nino, Trife, and all these other dudes that's a part of Junior Mafia, right? Check it. This is how it went. Little Kim, they asked her the question, do you know Little C's? No, I don't know Little C's. Never heard of them. Okay, Your Honor, let's go to Exhibit C, the videotape, the music video. So her name was Kimberly Jones, I think. So Kimberly Jones, you mean to tell me you don't know Little C's? So in this music video right here, Exhibit C, Crush on You, you and Little C's are performing in the video. James Lloyd, I think that's his original name, is his government rather. And she goes, no. So Little Kim, which y'all don't know, her charge was perjury. You know what perjury is, right? When you lie on the stand. So these other dudes that wanted to get down with Little Kim, the same dudes that was mad at Troy Ave for the whole chain situation, ran with the narrative. C's is a snitch. C's young, because C's was young when Big put him on. Don't know nothing about the court system. Not making no excuse. Like I said, that's not the narrative. C's was supposed to plead the fifth. No, but think about it. C's young, don't know the court system, and at the same time, you know, he might, you know, if he knew the court system and plead the fifth, he might have to sit up just cause, you know, 6 months, a year, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to, you know, volunteer any information. So, you know, that's what happens. But that left room for these so-called dudes that was so-called from the streets that wanted to get down with Little Kim, that wanted to get C's out the way, that was on DVDs and mixtapes. Little C's is a rat. He ratted on Little Kim. Instead of saying, nah, C's ain't rat on Kim, Little Kim lied on the stand and they charged her with perjury. Okay? That's what happened. So now Little Kim go all these years, like, you know, she did a year, whatever, but she go all these years, like 15 years or whatever, not speaking to C's, letting other people that's trying to get in the game, trying to get in the mix, get in her ear. And then after all these years, right, they could have been getting money 15, 20 years ago, right? Upholding the Big legacy, the Junior Mafia legacy. But ego and other people, nasty people, that's trying to cause mischief and drama, which they did, kept y'all from being in unison for 15, 20 years. See, it's a lot of situations that's playing out similar, but this is why you gotta kill your ego and keep good people around you. And also know you gotta do things for the bigger picture. For Junior Mafia, to me, Big left your legacy. So whatever differences y'all had, because I know Little Kim was mad at them because they was getting locked up in her V's, stuff like that. And she was the breadwinner, and it was a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But that could have been resolved. Because you know why? The bigger picture was to keep the legacy uphold that Big, pretty much gave y'all. One of the GOATs, the illest rapper, one of the illest rappers to ever touch the mic, gave y'all a legacy because y'all wasn't even rappers. Okay? And y'all, Big is big, and everybody knows Junior Mafia, but y'all didn't uphold that legacy. I'm just keeping it real. And I know all of them. Shouts to Nino, shouts to C's. I don't really know Kim like that, but I know shouts to Banger from Junior Mafia. Bang from Junior Mafia. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is this. Yeah, you see, it's people typing homie name in the chat room because, like I said, it's the same cast of characters that been putting out that bad energy you see in the C's situation. You see in the Taxstone Troy Ave situation. You know why? Because they always want to shine on them. Let me tell you something about this Brooklyn thing and this New York thing. But this Brooklyn thing is really nasty. Everybody want to be that guy from Brooklyn. And then New York, of course, everybody want to be king of New York. But Brooklyn is a different nasty energy. Everybody want to be that nigga. And they would go out their way to hate on whoever's shining at the time, even if it's the so-called man. Okay? Trust me. I live this and breathe this. They try to do it to me. They do it all the time. But I don't allow them in my cipher. You dig what I'm saying? The cause that Junior Mafia breakup and everything else. I'm telling you, man, you gotta watch these dudes. And a lot of these dudes, y'all be saying niggas is official. That's not official. If it's always that same nigga in the middle of mischief and breaking up legacies and breaking up families and people die because, even if he ain't the one directly doing it, he's always in the mix. That's not official to me. That's a fuck nigga. That's a snake. And I'm giving y'all the real. I don't care who don't like it. Because that's the problem now. Nobody addressed it. Nobody checked it. And it's going to continue to go on. And it is what it is. I'm at this point where I don't even talk this much. I let the people call in. I guess the people, maybe they want to hear me. I don't know. Call me up. Because I don't want to talk no more, man. Because I'm at the point where it's like I've been talking, about this situation for years. And I mean, what can I really do? But just do what I can do, put the good energy out. But I don't know, man. I just be seeing certain things and I be like, why y'all even support certain people? Or it's just certain energy that I don't know. I just feel like it's like this, right? That Biggie legacy. I feel like Little C's had a great album. Great album. But I feel like it's a lot of different variations why Little C's didn't become the star that he could have been. Not blaming nobody, but like I said, that right there is a whole nother conversation. That ain't even got nothing to do with the bad energy. I feel like C's dropped to me, it's kind of like a classic. Kind of like a classic. And C's was on some like that cool dude that just wanted to party with the chicks and just have fun. And the album still came out dope. But I think it was called The Wonderful World of Caesar Leo. Dope album. Real dope. Had Jay-Z on it and everything. Jay-Z, Redman. Shouts to Redman. Shouts to Redman. He called me today, man. Me and Red got... I'm going to leave that alone. Shouts to Red. That's all I'm going to say. Peace. Mute your audio. Peace.
Peace, Breck. What up? It's J-Dog, New Life.
Jay, what's happening?
I'm here, God. I'm listening to this thing, man, right now, man, on your YouTube, bro. It's crazy, man.
Talk to me, man. I feel like I've been talking a long time, man. I don't even talk that much. I let the people kind of talk, but talk to me, man. Am I rambling too much? What's happening?
No, not at all, man. I mean, first and foremost, your page is popular. First and foremost, you know what I mean?
Salute.
Everybody always go towards that direction. You know what I mean? You're one of the main arteries, you know what I mean, for all the information.
Salute,
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Right, that's what you do. I know you a long time, your information is thorough, it's informative. You know what I'm saying? And
Thank you, good brother.
People, real talk, and people look at you like a combination of Channel 2, Channel 4, Fox News, the whole nine. You feel me? So, it's like that. But if I may, I would love to just make a comment on what's going on right now.
Of course. Go ahead, my brother.
Reck, man, real talk, man. Shout out to Tax. Years ago, I had the opportunity to hang out with him. We were down at 105.1, and that's when the whole Millie Rock craze was big with 2 Millie and everything. And we got to hang out and chill and drive around and just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And like his energy, it was like formally like the first time me meeting a brother. And good dude, good energy, street cat. You know what I'm saying? Like he wore that cloth, but he was from what I got out of him, you know what I mean, a cool dude. Humble, you know what I'm saying, but still street, you know what I'm saying? Like, like the real ones are. But now getting to this case. So now these numbers, right? 35 years. I think what they're doing, I think the number's grossly high, may Banger rest in peace and all of that. You know what I mean? But what happens, I think what they're doing, the judicial system is what they're doing is, I think they're sending a message, man. They send a kite to everyone that's in this demographic, this urban demographic. And they're basically saying, you play around, you're going to lay down. You know what I mean? And I think the message is strong. Even though Tax is not a rapper, but he's in the industry, so he's in that same bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a lot of cases, with the Boosies and everybody, man, that's hot right now, and all this shit that's going down, man. We can name them till like tomorrow, bro. It's so many of them, right?
That's a fact.
These cats get themselves into these situations, and then one thing leads to the next, and then people's lives have been, compromised because of these situations. And I think what the judicial system is doing is basically saying, all right, you want to play around? All right, you're going to lay down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think what they're doing is giving out these harsh numbers. I mean, in layman's terms, it probably could be used as like, yo, listen, scared tactics, whatever the case may be. But they're giving out these numbers, bro. These are yo, he's wearing a football number right now, Tax. Shout out to Tax, man. You know, he's wearing a football number right now, bro. Like, that dude ain't gonna get out until he's like 70-something years old. You know what I mean? And it's like they're not playing no games, you know, with the urban demographic when it come down to like the drill, when it come down to the shootings, when it come down to any negativity, you know, especially when people's lives has been compromised. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's been an ongoing thing. There's a list of rappers that's been killed. There's been a list of affiliates to rappers that have been killed. And I think, you know, my thing again, they ain't playing with them, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, bro, you know, the sidebar. Shout out to Tax, man. You know, I had the opportunity to hang out with the brother. Shout out to Banger and his family.
Rest in peace,
you know what I mean?
Banger.
And I don't know. I never knew the brother. Yeah, I never knew the brother. Never met him. Nothing like that. I don't know if he has kids. I don't know if he's married. None of that. But you know, shout out to his family. You know what I mean? And it was an unfortunate situation. And these situations lead to me to ego and ignorance. You know what I mean? And instead of just kind of like, yo, bro, let's talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. They want to pull out that joint.
Now,
you know, that's still, yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask you this, good brother. I'm going to interject real quick. Pardon self. How could this situation been avoided, in your opinion?
I think at that particular situation, at that event downtown, and I know that event well. See, now this comes from a logical brother. You know me, I'm logical, right?
Facts.
So if I know I got a situation with a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and like, excuse my French, God, and I know that, okay, I'm there to either perform or hang out or do what I've got to do. And this brother's there. And, you know, the tension is there. You know, it's on, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the first thing I would probably do, and again, Reck, this is coming from a logical brother here.
Okay.
I would like, whoever I'm with, who's ever in my faculty, it's like, yo, man, he right there, bro. You know, they geeked up, they high, they ready to go. I'm like, yo, calm the fuck down. Relax. Because I know this ain't going to end well if we go that route. So I think my thing would be like, yo, if I see him and he's going to see me, we're going to see each other. It's more like either you just like, it's two things you could do, bro. Just avoid the situation or step to him on some man to man and say, yo, bro, can we talk, man? You know, I'd rather take that route. But it depends. It's a very thin line, right? Because, you know, when you're dealing with the streets, man, it's like it's touch and go, bro. You know what I mean? He may be on some cool out shit that night. So, yeah, I'll talk to you, bro. Or he may be on some get the fuck out my face. You know what I'm saying? So it can go either way. And again, man, that's a touchy question, man, because you will want to, you know, kind of diffuse the situation because, again, and I'm saying that from knowledge of self, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's do this though. Now, I'm glad we building, right? I know you're a logical brother, and I know, you know, we can build on every level. Okay, homie.
Yeah.
Let's say Troy Ave came there to perform.
Right.
So he came there to work.
Right.
Now, this is another part that a lot of people leave out. Casanova did an interview in a Breakfast Club. And this is a key interview. They asked him, yo, how you feel about, you know, Taxstone and his situation? Oh, man, I feel bad because I'm the one who called Taxstone to come out that night. Key part to the whole situation. Outside of Troy Ave and Tax, Casanova called Tax out.
Yeah.
Knowing if he called them and everybody, like, I ain't gonna front, everybody knew T.I. was performing and everybody knew Troy Ave was the opening act.
Right.
Because they was real cool at that time. Sure, that wasn't a secret. Everybody knew that. And Mano was cool with T.I. So T.I. was bringing them out. This is just, if you know, you know.
Right.
Now look, Troy Ave had 3 of them things. Left them in the car.
Yeah.
Homie bought the joint in the club.
Yeah.
So let's do the math. Who came?
Do the math.
Who came to shoot up the joint? Who came to perform?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I tell people, let's go to the nitty gritty. Let's fuck the bullshit. Right. Fuck whoever you know, who you cool with. Kill that corny shit.
Right.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. All right.
You know, Reck, when you going up in there with them arms like that, you gripped up. It's almost like you ready to go, bro. It's almost like
he was on go time.
What? Yeah, he's on go time.
Joint
like,
was loaded.
Whatever,
Joint was loaded. Cock back. One in the head.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
You know, as opposed to Av, meaning Troy, he left his joints in the rig, whatever car he had. You know what I mean? And, you know, rightfully so. I leave them joints up in there because I don't want no.
Now, look, I don't want to leave this out. From what I'm hearing, Taxstone antagonized the situation in the club on some what's popping, and then Av and Benga approached Tax, and that's when everything got crazy.
You see, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Okay.
See, this is where it comes down to like the ignorance of it all, bro. It's like, yo, man, if you see the brother, man, y'all got beef. Like I said previously, it's 2 things you could do, bro. Okay, all right, let's scrap out the one of, you know, each other walking to each other, trying to do a resolve. Okay, let's scratch that out. I ain't talking to that dude. F that dude. Fuck him. I ain't talking to him. Okay, let's X that one out. But another thing you could do is just avoid the situation. All right, so
I'm with you. I think
like
I'm gonna say this. Not to cut you with. I want to say this one thing. Get out the way.
Yeah.
Homie was there to perform, but also this how it's gonna play out regardless. Now, if he would have avoided the situation, right? Whatever disrespect that was said in the club, you know what would have happened?
Yeah.
Homie would have ran to the internet, Twitter. Seen a nigga Troy Ave, asked him what's popping. Nigga pussy, he ain't want no smoke.
You see? So it don't,
either way,
don't stop. You see?
It don't stop.
Yeah. It don't stop, right? And that's the ego. That's the ignorance. To me, that's like that juvenile Spofford mentality. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, bro, so what are you getting out of going back on Twitter, IG the next day saying, yeah, I seen this this effing ass effer, you know, whatever, he ain't do shit. I looked him in his eye. What are you doing with that? So all you doing is adding on fuel to a next war. That's all you doing, bro, because now
I'm glad you said that. Not to cut you off. Look, if it didn't happen that night, it would have happened another night.
There you go.
Just because, you know why? Ego. Right? And we saw it. We saw it play out on Twitter. I done seen the tweets. Oh, I seen them. He didn't want no smoke. If you look through the tweets, that's in there, you know, from the years before. We ran into each other. Yeah. So if it didn't happen in Irving Plaza, it would have happened another night.
Yo, it would have happened another night, and it could have happened, you know, him at the mall. It could have happened anywhere, man, and other people could have got hit up, you know. And that's why a lot of the rappers, there's a few rappers out here, man, who I love to death, man, because they don't feed into the IG madness, they don't feed into the Twitter madness, the Facebook BS. You know what I'm saying? And there's a game out here called chess. There's a game out here called chess, bro. And that game has been authentic and it's been written in stone from early ages. The game of chess. Checkers is a game where people, I can play checkers. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can yell and talk crap because it's easy. But a lot of cats can't play chess. because chess is a mind game. Chess is a game that
it takes patience.
Okay, it's patience. It's willingness.
Strategy. You gotta strategize. It's
strategy. Yeah, my brother. And I think a lot of brothers don't know how to play chess because it wasn't written. It wasn't written in their scroll. It wasn't written, you know what I'm saying, into their mentality. But the game of checkers is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? The game of checkers, which is like ignorance, talking that talk, going off on flapping your gums and all that.
Correct.
That's checkers. You see? So like whenever brothers make moves, and when you go back into like real quick, when you go back into the times of like say like the gangsters, I'm talking about the black gangsters. I ain't talking about the Italian. I'm talking about black gangsters. I'm talking about my people. And a lot of them dudes, when they did things on the street, a lot of them dudes play chess, man. A lot of them dudes smiled in your face and dapped you up and, hey, how your mom's doing? How's this, that, how's that? And you looking at it like, all right, he cool. But they played chess.
Mm-hmm.
They did what they did at the end, but they played chess. These guys don't have the knowledge themselves to play chess. They want to play checkers. They want to show their friends, I ain't no punk. I ain't no, ussy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't none of that.
Mm-hmm.
But they want to, it's a thing of, like you said, you mentioned, I'm glad you mentioned that, God. You mentioned that, okay, yeah, if it didn't happen then, they would have went on with their two thumbs and got on that phone and went on Twitter and IG saying, yeah, I saw this ussy ass motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And he do, but you see, we going with that, bro. You see, you get into this game to make money, to get your family out. Those
it's a blessing. Like it's like this is a privilege to do what we do in this game of hip hop.
Yes,
whatever it is, whether you're an MC, a videographer, cinematographer, editor, or you're a podcaster, whatever it is, you're A&R, you're a singer. This is a privilege. This is a blessing to be a part of this culture, to be able to feed your family. And when you don't look at it as such, or when you don't look at it as a blessing, it will be taken away. And that's what happened in this situation.
You know what? And God, I'm a believer in the man above, the high spirit.
Mm-hmm.
God has blessed you, bro, and say, listen, man, you got a talent. You have a skill set. And I believe you have the mentality to build and take your family out of the situation, and I'm going to allow you to do that.
Correct.
Now, he allows you to do that. At the same time, God is like, let me see how strong he is. Let me see if he's going to play chess or play checkers. Because I know what he's up against. He's up against ego. He's up against ignorance. But I'm going to give you that blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I feel that you can do it. So God gives you the door and says, yo, bro, I got you. Now your lifestyle changes. Your tax bracket is different. Your family's smiling. You go from opening up cans of tuna fish, man, to going to seafood restaurants cracking lobsters and all that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But then it comes into the point where it's like, yo, I'm still that dude, man. I still gotta rep this. I still gotta rep that. Man, F that, bro. Man, F that. Okay? And there's a lot of rappers that be like, yo, the ones with knowledge of self, they're not digging into that grave, man, because, yo, bro, it's like going to Home Depot or Lowe's, buying yourself your own shovel, bro. Because eventually you're going to dig yourself a grave, B. You know what I'm saying? With that, because it's too much. It's key words, man. Hashtag ignorance, hashtag ego, bro. And it's too much of that, man. And if these brothers will just sit tight, yo, you're right. I'm sure you've been through it because you're from that cloth.
Man, listen.
The same with me.
I've been through
How
it
many times?
with a lot of these rappers. And all I did was give people a platform, and niggas felt the way towards me because I get busy with the bars. Always did. But I always had a platform for my music And you see, they went against me, and they aligned themselves with World Star. I'm from the town. New York had the biggest platform still. And you know what I'm saying? So trust me, I've been through it. But you know what? I didn't take it personal. Even though I knew it was personal, I said to myself, oh, these dudes don't get it. I'm going to just do what I do. And when the smoke clear, I'm going to be good regardless.
They're going to see. They're going to see. They're going to see.
So now look, all these rappers is trying to do what I'm doing. So when I was moonlighting, doing music and interviewing niggas, and niggas is looking at me crazy, now that's the thing to do. Think about it.
Yo, Reck, you've
It's
been
crazy.
doing it. I've known you since, I want to say 2012, 2013.
That's a fact.
You know,
fact.
We were down on Varick Street at SOBs and all that.
And you filmed me opening up for Nori at SOBs.
Yo, exactly. And you know what? I remember that night. It's clear as day. And I ain't gonna mention no names.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you had words with a certain dude that was affiliated with another rapper that night. Remember that night before we came in, and it was, you know, it was short and sweet.
Damn, I forgot
that
who it
brother
was.
like, yeah, I'll tell you off the line. But that brother was like, he was with his peoples and he got his ego, and you know, words was exchanged, and you handle that shit like a man. Like, yo, bro, yeah, it's all good, but Reck, that shit could have, and I was right with you, and that shit could have went left. I mean, mad left. Like, 'cause they had, you know, what happens is when you roll with like 5, 6 hyenas, you feel me, and you're a pit bull. Some hyenas gonna tear that pit bull. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. You kind of get outweighed. You know what I mean, by the masses. But like, you handle that shit like a man. And I always wanted to talk to you about that, and I'm glad we're talking about it right now. And you could have went left, right? And I would have got involved because I'm with you.
Correct.
So now, no telling, only God knows what would have happened that night. We wouldn't be talking right now because something crazy would have happened. When you see shit happening and you know you kind of like outweighed, like, yo, you got that, bro. It's all right. But you know, in true facts, if that dude was by himself, that brother wouldn't have said what he said.
Correct.
You understand what I mean? But he got 5, 6 hyenas with him. So again, it's the ego.
But I don't never respect that though, because if like,
I don't respect it.
Say for instance, if I got a problem with somebody, right, and the first thing I'm gonna do is if it's on like that, yo son, let's holler around the corner. Now, if we get to talking or scrapping, that's between me and homie. Cause I done did that to a few niggas. Like, yo, son, if it's like that, you want to go around the corner, we could, you know what I mean? Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got to know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, I mean, listen, trust me, I've been in situations where I ate certain things only because I'm going to see a nigga another time. And I know when I see him without these niggas, it's not going to be that. You feel me?
That's the thing. So they lead by that negative example of, you know, and that night it wasn't even that serious, bro.
Oh, come on.
And I'm looking at boy, and I never liked boy since then. And
yo, let me ask you this. Is he from the town? I'm trying to think. Because, I mean, I remember another situation that happened at SOBs. I'm trying to think. But it was a different night. I don't know if it was that same night.
I'm going to say this. He's from Nori Camp. I'm going to say that.
Oh, but I know what happened. That wasn't directly towards me. That was directed towards somebody that was down with me. I remember because homie, I think it was like, it might have been like some food or soda, something like that. And somebody that was with me had grabbed the soda, some shit like that. And homie approached homie that was with me and said, yo, homie, that's not for you or whatever. And what I did, I diffused the situation because he was talking to homie crazy. Okay. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because
we were outside. Yeah. We were outside SOBs.
Yeah, I remember that. And
that SOBs.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was this dude. I'm gonna say his name. His name is I'm gonna just initial. His name start with an S, right? And he be on some manager shit, you know. And that came from me. And him and Nori nephew got into it, but being that the fact Nori that I was about to open up for Nori, and I know that's where the energy was coming from too, because he's Nori nephew, he rapped. So the fact that I was coming to do my 1-2, he was feeling away, but he directed the energy. It was towards me, but he directed it towards the other homie, because it was like, you know how when you go backstage is Red Bulls, is sodas, is waters, is drinks. So homie, like, yo, who is you? You know, the nephew said to the homie S, yo, why you took the water or the Red Bull? That wasn't for you. But really, he wasn't saying that for that. He was mad at the fact that he wasn't performing. That's what the energy was.
So you know what? Okay, so real quick, let me interject.
I remember now.
So you see, okay, that's a typical fact. That's a typical similarity, okay, to what's happening in our current time, 2023. My man doing 35 years.
Facts.
It's a typical shit. It's the same shit. It's like, so now, what would have happened if things would have got escalated?
And mind you, and mind you, it could have went there. But you know how I'm looking at it too? I'm like, Nori gave me a blessing to perform on his set. So regardless of what, even if, you know, his family is in the wrong, you know, I'm going to be in the wrong if I react the same way he reacted.
That's why I brought that up. Yes. Because you have knowledge of self. It's the same situation.
Correct.
With Tax, okay, and Boy and Ab. It's the same situation.
Hold on. Shouts to the homie, not to cut you off. Shouts to the homie. I think Trife Gangster is in the building. I don't know if that's the real Trife Gangster. He just put in the chat room. He came for the title. Oh yeah, we talking about all that. We just giving different scenarios of the title. Like, you know, we address homie getting 35 years, and we addressing the real shit. So Trife, if you want to take this live and, you know, rewind it back, you can, but we address the shit that caused the whole situation, and we address it again. If you want to call up, you can call up too, because I like Trife. I'm gonna say something. I'm glad we bringing up real shit. Trife, right?
Real shit.
I'm filming my movie, right? Best Friends in Brooklyn. Now Trife, he got the store on Myrtle. You know what I mean? I want to put his business out there. Just say Myrtle, right? And I'm filming.
Shout out to Trife. I met Trife one time in Staten Island. Shout out to Trife.
Shouts to Trife, and that's Banger Brother, right? If that's the real one. Now, Trife homies, this is another situation. It could have went another way, but me and Trife, you know, we got knowledge of self, and so Trife homies, they approached the situation. You know what I'm saying? I guess they saw me filming with I had a official camera crew and all that. Like, you know what I mean? It's really looking like a movie out there, and they're best friends. Right now, Best Friends is on Tubi, right? You know what I mean? Lit, all right? So check it. Trife and his homies, they pull up. They like, yo, homie, yo, where you from? At this time, me and Trife, we didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? We kind of knew of each other, I guess, once we caught eyes, but it was just Trife was on some, yo, where you from? I'm like, yo, homie, I'm from Brooklyn. But at the time, Trife was like, yo, if y'all not from this neighborhood, we the ones that regulate who could film here and who can't or whatever. And if y'all do film here, people from the neighborhood got to be in a movie. Like it was something to that effect, right?
Okay.
It wasn't, that verbatim, but it was something to that effect.
Right.
So I told Trife like this, homie, I respect that, but I'm from the neighborhood because I got property on the block. And then, me and Trife looked at each other, and me and Trife gave each other that. He's like, no doubt. And he went back to the store and we continued filming. But if egos was involved, Trife could have went left on me and I could have went left on him, and it would have got crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the numbers in terms of, because I was there with a film crew and actors. So I wasn't on go time. I'm on movie time.
You wasn't on no time, right.
But he had his team, his soldiers with him. And you know what I'm saying? They was, Trife is a righteous dude, first and foremost. But if it would have went there, it would have went there. But out of respect, me and him was like, nah, homie, all right, you got property on the block, all right, do your thing. And that's how that thing went. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace to Banger, his brother, if that's the homie, if that's the official Trife in the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that the other situation you brought up, that, you know what's so crazy? I could tell you so many situations with rappers that I had in this shit. I'm talking about, I could name them all, especially from Brooklyn. I probably was about to shoot hands with every rapper from Brooklyn. Just cuz.
I believe you.
Just cuz. And mind you, it wasn't like I was ever scared, but it's always like, I'm ready, but at the same time, is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? And it's always like me defending, you know what I'm saying? It's like, first of all, it's like niggas always feel away for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
That's ego.
Ego. You know what I'm saying? But I know that shit came from me having that Forbes DVD. You know what I'm saying? Me and the nigga Dog, my partner, whatever. But I was the face of it because I was the rapper. So the fact, and then I'm all over the radio. At that time, Jay, you remember K-Slay playing the joint, Power 105. I'm on Shea 45. I got Forbes DVD. I got the DVDs. I got the mixtapes. Niggas was mad. Niggas like, this nigga.
You was everywhere, bro. You was everywhere.
This nigga shaking up the city for real. You know what niggas used to say too? Yo, that nigga Wreck ain't, I'm telling you, this is what niggas saying. He gotta have a ghostwriter. He can't be doing all them things. I done heard it. He gotta have an investor.
He's doing too much.
He gotta have a label behind him. Niggas couldn't believe I was doing all that and didn't have the investors and the labels. And it was like, nah, he got a ghostwriter. Ain't no way in hell he uploading every day and writing those bangers on radio. Ain't no way in hell. I'm telling you.
You know what? You know why they feel that way, God? Because they can't do it. You understand what I mean? Like, I deal with the same hate. I'm popping. Spiritually, mentally, physically, business-wise.
Facts.
I'm popping. The water, I shoot well. I got the KL. I'm doing my thing. I'm living well. I'm living good. I'm living real good.
You blessed, King.
You know what people say? Yo, he got to be doing something on the side to fund all this shit.
Exactly.
See,
they can't believe it's legal. They can't believe you doing it off your talent. You know what I'm saying? Your grind.
Yo, bro, off my sweat equity, bro. Mm-hmm. And what kills me, God, what kills me is because if a white boy decides to start doing some things and he's shaking and baking, it's acceptable. But when a brother is shaking and baking in that right direction, you gotta be like that. They always got something to say. And that's the shit that be killing me, because it's like, yo, bro, how come I can't be, or how come you can't be just a brother that has great resources and a great mind state, and he's sitting down on the whiteboard at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and he's writing down his objectives and, you know what I'm saying, his ways of where he has to go. And now he goes ahead and he executes the shit. But then there's people who applaud you, and then there's people who shun their face. They got egg on their face. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, man, he gotta be, it's always some sidebar shit. And that's the shit that I hate, because it's like, when somebody else does it outside of our culture, it's just another movement, because they're used to it. And that's the part that I hate with us. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, King.
And the ones that make it, I'm talking about in our culture.
Mm-hmm.
I applaud them all the time. Like I applaud you. I'm telling we on live right now, God. I applaud you, bro. I know you a long time.
Thank you, good brother, and I applaud
you. Came up that hill. Thank you.
Known you a long time, and you came up that hill where I seen you film for the best of them, right? But also did web series, and I'm gonna say this without starting any drama or even entertaining any drama. I seen you put your blood, sweat, and tears in web series, and people ain't appreciate that. I seen that.
Thank you. Man.
I'm gonna say that.
Thank you. You can say that.
I'm just keeping it real. Like that's just me. Like I just deal with truth, and I just speak it how I see it, and I saw it because I was there. You know what I'm saying? I know you. I saw when you started it. I saw how it was going, and I saw how it bothered you that you was putting all this work in and it wasn't being appreciated. You know what I mean?
Yo, man.
So
it's the ego, bro.
It's the ego all the time.
That word is a virus, B. And let me tell you something about that Rock Boy Empire. That joint could have been on Netflix. We could have been at all these film festivals that could have led to like the next Power.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I know that hands down on my confidence level on God. You know what I mean? And again, people start off like, yeah, we a team, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. And then shit go left, and then you sit back and like, yo, man, why, bro? Why, man? Why, man? But you know what? I'm not in the business to kiss nobody's ass.
Likewise, King.
And that's why, exactly. And that's why I had to bounce and do my own thing. I've been rocking ever since.
You did it right. And I did the same thing, man. It's web series that I was a part of and jumped it off. And people ask me, yo, Reck, what happened to the professional chiller? And you know, yo, it's still doing what it's doing. It's just it ain't got that M.Reck machine behind it. That's all. It's
got that stamp.
Yeah. And that's the thing with anything, even with, you know, the Forbes brand. Like I tell people, when I put my energy behind something, shit be wavy. You know what I'm saying? And you notice the difference when I take my energy from it. So when everybody be trying to act like it's them or whatever, all right, if it's you, let me get out your way. I guarantee you ain't gonna be that same thing once I get out the way.
Yo,
I guarantee you.
What Jay-Z told Dame, make another J, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Make another J. If you feel you was that, and you know, I fuck with Dame.
Yo, I rock with Dame too, but look, now Jay-Z said that, but you know what Dame did? He signed Kanye.
He signed Ye. Yeah, he signed Ye.
He made a bigger J.
Yeah.
You know, Kanye can never be the lyricist that Jay-Z is, but in terms of star power, Dame was responsible for that. Because he, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he was responsible for a lot of
Now, look, I love the analogy because, you know, I know you was phrasing that for the situation I was talking about. But what I'm saying is this: these niggas is not Dame Dash, so they can't make another J or Kanye. A lot of these niggas got lucky that they knew a M.Reck or a J Dog from New Life Films and all that.
Yep.
New Life Entertainment. They got lucky that New Life Media.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the thing though. We gonna do this, King. And we got to build behind the scenes because, you know, just we got to catch up in general with a lot of stuff because, you know, you got the water and all that. Let the people know where they can get the water from, how they can follow you on IG and all that real quick.
All right. Well, first and foremost, you know, my new shipment is here, Reck. So I'll be moving around in the city this week. So I'm gonna definitely bump heads with you so I can give you some water first and foremost.
Salute. Appreciate that.
So it's KL H2O alkaline, and that's on IG. at KO H2O Alkaline. It's alkaline water, 9.5 pH with electrolytes. I'm selling it in some high-end coffee spots in Manhattan, and it's doing, I want to say, and I ain't trying to pat myself on the back, but it's doing extremely well. Black owned.
Man, my
Well,
brother,
me and my family.
Congrats, man. Well deserved.
Yeah, man.
You work real hard.
Yeah.
And you always been honorable. Like, you know, always been respectful, always been G'd up, and the energy always good with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never had an issue with you ever. You know what I'm saying?
Will.
Never will. Likewise, and likewise on my end, because that's the type of vibe I'm on. I just want to see everybody win and get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if me and you don't even get along, nigga, just stay the fuck away from me, get money over there. You can still get money. You just can't get no money over here with me because your energy bad, but still get money so you can feed your family. You dig what I'm saying? That's the time I'm on.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wish everybody, even like, I'm glad you said that, because you don't have to get along with a brother. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know brothers that I didn't even like, man, but then they came up and, you know, their bag was real hefty. And I literally went up to brothers that I had issues with years ago and said, yo, man, put my right hand out. I said, yo, God, congrats.
Facts.
And the first reaction was like, oh shit, like, damn, he coming to me? Because I ain't got no animosity, bro. You know, we've been through too much, man. Our ancestors been through too much, King.
Facts,
you know,
King.
And we're in a space right now where why we got to go that route? Why we backtracking, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
And when you look at Taxstone, Cash, Troy Ave, the list goes on. Boosie going through what the hell he going through. Yo, bro, for what?
Yo, let me say this.
Doing, bro?
Let me say this too before, you know, we end the convo and the bill. Imagine this, right? In another dimension or warp world. Imagine if Troy Ave was doing an interview on Taxstone podcast and they was able to bury the hatchet and put the beat to the side. How crazy that shit would be.
Beautiful.
It'd be beautiful, but it would be big. Think about the numbers. See, this is the time that I'm on. Like, I'm here to make history. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I be doing certain projects, like right now, shouts to BLK Prime. Oh yeah, this live is sponsored by BLK Prime. I totally forgot. They got the Suge Knight TV series coming this fall that, you know, I'm a part of and all that. And, you know, I love to be a part of, you know, major things and just you know, how can I say it? Monumental and historical events.
Yes.
That would have been so historical and monumental. Imagine, you know, if Taxstone, you know, didn't catch the charge and that shit didn't happen. Yo, New York City, I got Troy Ave coming in the building next week. Y'all want to tune in for this one? And then Troy Ave saying like, yo, y'all ain't gonna believe this. I'm pulling up to tax season. And
man.
You know how monumental and crazy that would have been? But you know, that's a warped world.
It would have broke records. It would have broke records.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Because the urban community would have been like, oh shit, look at this, bro. You know what I mean? They got along. They got
past it and they buried the hatchet. Yeah. But think about this. Look, the Jay-Z and Nas shit, right? The shit could have went crazy. Them niggas put that shit to the side, got to the bag, did some banging records that we gonna love, Black Republicans, and I forgot the other joint. And then they done performed with each other, did records on Khaled album, and you know, you see Nas and Jay-Z video, the Rock Boys joint. Them niggas going to awards together because they was able to put the ego to the side and say, yo, homie, we did what we did. Let's get this money together. You
know why? Knowledge of self, man.
They both got knowledge of self.
Knowledge
That's a fact.
of self.
That's a fact.
They both got knowledge of self. They both have knowledge of self.
That's a fact.
They both come from that cloth of reading the Quran, whatever spiritual backing that they believe in, from their parents, sitting down saying, "Yo, what the F are you doing?" They gained that, and they were able to mend that beef. And that beef, I remember I was living in Queens. That beef could have went left because a female was involved with that. You know, Nas X and Jay doing what he doing with her, and see that's where it's kind of like what they say, quote unquote, all bets is off.
Yeah.
When a female gets involved,
and it's not just a female. That was his child mother. That's Destiny mother. That's his first born mother.
Right. So if you can get through that, and they got through that, then yo, bro, that's deep, because that digs deep in your skin. You understand what I mean?
Forever.
And they got through that, God.
Yeah.
And
yo, listen.
I commend them brothers.
I commend them, man.
I'm
gonna be honest. Like, that's a tough one right there. You know,
that's a real tough one.
Especially when you know, your child mother is involved and it's on record, literally on records.
Yeah.
And you know, it is crazy. So I commend them for even putting that drama to the side and getting in the studio together and performing together and being at the awards and being in videos laughing. But see, that's how I look at Cardi B and Nicki. I know some things done happen, some street stuff happened between them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some street shit that happened between Cardi and Nicki, but I still feel like they can put they beef to the side, and I feel like they will be great friends. I really feel like that.
I would love to see that. I would love to see the talents, the female talents, the ones that you just mentioned, collab together. Like, you know, how Lotto and Cardi B did that joint. That shit is fire, bro.
Fire.
Yo, these girls are so talented, bro.
Fire.
These girls is fucking dropping bombs, B. And Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj is like the illest.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, they killing it. Lotto and Cardi,
man.
they doing what they doing. Man, I just wish I could see all of them just get on records together and just shine. Just everybody just shine and rep each other, support each other. You know, that's just, I don't know. It is what it is, man. Hopefully one day that will happen. But I'm glad to see it's some type of support system there. Even though it's not 100% across the board, I do like Lotto and Cardi. I do like Nicki and Ice Spice.
Yeah.
So we'll take that. You can't get it always 100%. So we'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
And King, I want to leave it like this because I know there's a lot of
Oh
people.
yeah, real quick, King. Somebody asked the link for the water, man. Somebody asked the link for the water.
Okay,
I'm gonna write it down.
KL H2O, meaning zero, H2O alkaline. At KL H2O alkaline on IG.
How you spell it, alkaline? How you spell it, alkaline?
The alkaline is ALKALINE. Alkaline.
L-I-N-E. Okay, got you. So I just wrote it.
ALKALINE. Okay. I'll put it up in your feed.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat room.
Okay. Thank you, King.
Yeah, I got you.
I just wanna, one thing I do, bro. Let me tell you what I do, King, and then I'm gonna let you go. Every night I pray, right? I pray for myself, I pray for my sanity, I pray for my family, I pray for the space that I'm in. But I also pray for this world. And that means everybody in it, dude. That means everybody in it.
That's deep.
You know, it may not be in my lifetime where there's going to be change, okay? But I will consistently pray for our people. And I see the things that go down within our people. And it kills me, B. It kills me. It's so disheartening. These brothers right now who are rich motherfuckers, excuse my French, who are rich men. They got houses, the kids going to private school. Everything now is being compromised because of a situation that happened that I felt could have been avoided.
That's
all right,
fact.
Greg?
That's a fact, my
so
brother.
with that being said, I want to say again, I applaud you.
Thank you, and I
you've been
applaud
doing
you.
so well. We're gonna meet up. I want to meet up with you this week, man. We'll do some lunch. I drop some water off to you. We'll do some, we'll do some cool shit. You know what I'm
just
saying?
hit me. Let's just link, King. Let's link, man. I appreciate you, man, and you just keep reminding me too. This live is sponsored by
I definitely will.
BLK Prime, Suge Knight TV series coming soon. Also, we're sponsored by Conjugal Liquor and Rum and Vodka. Get you some. And then we're gonna be sponsored by my brother J Dog.
Yes.
Water.
Yes.
Name the water real quick.
H2O alkaline. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Black on, man.
Black
you know
on.
What I mean? And yo, man, yo, brother, blessings to you and your family.
Thank you, King. Likewise.
Chiming in. And love is love on my end, man.
No
you know
doubt.
What I mean?
Likewise, love is love, and blessings to you and your family, my brother. And you remain prosperous and very determined and dedicated to your work. And just be who you be, good brother, man. Love is love, man.
Sir.
All right? Peace, my brother.
Thank you, brother, man. Don't play checkers, man. Play chess.
That's
man.
a fact. You're welcome, my brother. Peace.
All right.
Man, look, let me tell y'all something. Let's get to this Eazy situation right now. Let's see if Eazy did a video, because a lot of speculation. We talked about this tax thing, and it led to other conversations. And I'm glad you've been rocking with me, like 500 people the whole time, rocking. Pound that like button. Y'all can call up. A couple of people called. Let me get. Oh yeah, they couldn't wait. Peace. Peace. You live. Peace. 347-385. You're live. You You're live, my guy. Hello?
This D Dubs, man, from Brooklyn, man. Best star.
Where you from?
Do or die all day. Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name?
D Dubs. D Dubs.
D Dubs. What's happening? What part of Brooklyn? What part of Brooklyn?
I'm from down the street, 4 blocks away from Biggie, 4th Street.
Okay.
Putnam Avenue, Green Avenue.
Okay.
That's my stomping area. You did an interview down there years ago with C Gutter in that area, right in the Triangle.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shouts to C Gutter. Shouts to that whole area over there, Clinton Hills. You know what I mean? Salute.
That's my hood over there. That's my hood. You know what I'm saying? First of all, before I start, I want to, M.Reck, I think you're doing a great job. You're one of the best.
Thank you, King. I really mean that.
Doing it.
Thank you, King.
No, you the.
King, you there? D Dubs, you there? Peace, King, you there? You? D Dubs, I don't know if you in a bad area, but I lost you for like 30 seconds, King. The last thing I heard, you said, I'm one of the best, and then it cut off.
Yeah, you're definitely one of the best, M.Reck, and I applaud you so much. And I like the work you're doing, the great work you're doing, and how you're trying to keep people together. And
thank you, King.
The positive energy you give. And by people hearing me from my neighborhood, I wish a lot of dudes was doing what you was doing. Because that's why, like you said earlier, ego.
Oh man.
Dudes don't know how big, how big Brooklyn is.
Man.
Our hood died when Big died. Because of ego.
Damn.
A lot of dudes don't want to help nobody. I'm from the era with Undies, and they watched me grow. I caught my first job with Big. Used to do things with Gutter. We used to do things and stuff like that. But and see, I done with them too. And I say this to say that, there was more brothers like you that wanted to see other people grow. The legacy of Big would have been much more stronger.
Facts.
You said something when I always check it in on your show. I love the live. I love it.
Thank you, King.
Because you so real, man. So But you said something that bothered it was real to me, but it hurted me because it was so real. You said, yo, that's why people run and hide sometimes just to get away, because you never know what a person's going through after you try to put so much into people and they use you and abuse you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot how you said it, but it's similar to that effect. And I'm one of them dudes like you, M.Reck. Like, I always try to uplift my hood in any way I can. Like, you know, I had my run-ins back in the days and did negative stuff and things like that. Drink. I stopped drinking 10 years. 10 years clean.
Salute, my brother. Congrats on that. You know what I mean?
Thanks. You know,
yeah.
And
Let me salute you on that.
like you said, yo, thanks. And like you say, there's a lot of dudes that have the power to make things better, but they just don't want to see other people grow.
Nah, they don't.
You know, they think it takes them. They thinking that they're losing something by helping somebody out. You know what I'm saying? And but let me get off all that though. But what you were saying with the Taxstone and Troy Ave thing, it's messed up because you know what? We always gotta watch out who's around us. And I think even if Taxstone or Troy Ave, I believe Troy Ave had good people around him, and his man. And I'm gonna give my man his props too, Tripe Gangster.
Yeah,
I'm over there for shout out to Tripe. I watch him hands on. He got the G-Mac thing right there on decal, and right there on decal and Myrtle Avenue. And he's out there.
It's not decal. It's on Myrtle between Carlton. Between Carlton and Adelphi, I believe.
Adelphi. Yeah, I said decal. Yeah. But it's right there. I live around the corner. I'm in Fort Greene Projects too. So, but see him all the time. He's definitely doing community work.
Definitely.
He's just not talking it. He's living it. He's living it.
That's
he's out there throwing a block party. He's out there talking to the kids. He does that.
Correct.
It's always something going there. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Tripe Gangster. Rest in peace, Banger. And like how you say, you know, with the Taxstone things, if somebody would have, we gotta watch how we be around. Because I think they tricked him out of his own position. Well, you know what I'm saying? And hold on. They tricked him out of his own position because, like you said, they called Casanova called him to come there. And maybe some people want you to do the dirty work for them that they scared to do. So they called you knowing that this dude was going to be here and knowing what type of time you on and knowing what type of time they might be on. And look what happened. Two lives is ruined. Rest in peace, Banger.
Rest in peace, Banger.
Rest in peace, Banger. In Tax, you just lost 35 years of your life.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And ego.
And look, Casanova, I think he's facing, they said minimum of 15, but maximum 60. That's crazy. Ooh. Casanova, he was signed to Rock Nation, moving out here.
Yeah.
Taxstone had a podcast on MTV with Charlemagne, and you know, it's crazy, man. And look, now both of them gotta spend probably the rest of their lives, or almost, you know, they're gonna be well deep in a mature years. Let's just say that. Well deep in a mature years when they get out.
That's cool.
Over, I'm gonna just say nonsense, because over nonsense.
You're right. It's karma, because you know we don't know how people. You know, God will give you what you want, and He gets you at the right moment, just when you think you're happy. You know, a lot of people be doing things, and we look at it like, damn, how this dude keep getting blessed? They bless him. They gave you, like you said, they gave you a record deal with Rock Nation. You did hit songs. They gave this dude a podcast. You rolling with Charlemagne, these dudes, and you're doing big things. But you done did something wrong. You did something wrong in the past, and it came back and got you just when you felt comfortable.
That's a fact, good brother. But
will get you just when you think you got away with something.
That's a fact.
And if you continue to cycle and keep doing the same thing over and over, instead of looking at the blessings, when you get to blessed, you got to change. You got to change 180. You got to make a 180 degree change. You got to change. Get back. Become positive. When you keep going back to what you know, you're gonna get what you always got. And
that's a fact. Yo, my brother.
That's what's going on.
I appreciate you tapping in, D-Dubs. Shouts to the whole. Shouts to the whole Brooklyn. Nah, that's all good. Shouts to the whole Brooklyn, Clinton Hills, and all that. Your whole area over there, Grand Avenue, Fulton Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, C Gutter. I mean, the whole, Junior Mafia, the Mafia. Those are homie.
That's all. Yeah.
Shouts to everybody, man. Shouts to the whole Brooklyn. Shouts to the whole world. Shouts to the whole globe. You know what I'm saying?
But above it all, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, big dog.
Thank you, my brother.
You motivate me so much, man. You don't even know, man. I listen and I'm studying.
That's love.
We gonna meet, right?
Oh,
we
no.
gonna meet, right? And I got some things for you but I'll get together first. But we're gonna meet, and I got some projects and things like that, but I don't want to talk right now. I mean, some real old footage back from the area.
Well, look, just hit me up. Look, this is what you do. This is what you do, man. Hit me up, man. Hit my direct, MRecktv promo@gmail.com. I'm gonna have SJ. She's gonna put that in the chat room, or you can hit me up, MRecktv submissions@gmail.com. She's gonna put that up. And yo, get at me and we work it out. You know what I mean? D-Dubs, I appreciate you, King.
God bless you, King. Have a blessed night.
You too. Thank you, King. Let me tell y'all, man. Let me get to this Eazy situation because I've been on this whole tax situation. I was just waiting for more to develop, but I seen Eazy, right? Eazy, the block captain, and he's a battle rapper. And there's a lot of speculation with this whole Eazy, the block captain, and Remy and Papoose. And I'm not going to get into the rumors per se, but just say it's a lot of speculation, right? And let me take this off the screen. So Eazy, he started addressing some of the rumors, right? So we're gonna go to his Twitter, right? And if you haven't heard, it's speculation that Papoose knocked Eazy, the block captain, out over a situation with Remy. Let's just say that. I can't say what these other rumors are, are being said because, I don't know. But Eazy, the block captain, is managed by Remy. And I'm going to just, let me go to Eazy tweets. Y'all know what it is. Listen, man, niggas been putting this shit out all week. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pap is the homie. I know Rem. I never met Eazy, but when it comes to marriage and stuff like that, that's kind of a touchy situation. And like I said, I really know Pap, so I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I mean? That's that man and his wife, they gotta handle what they gotta handle. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go to what Eazy is saying. Let me go to these tweets. All right, so now we're gonna go to, he addressed it. He first addressed it. Okay, it's what Eazy said. I'm not mad about the rumors. I'm not mad about false stories. Because being the person I am, I understand. But when I seen people like Happy, it was a possibility something happened to me is unacceptable. And now I give two fucks about nobody. We're not friends. And I finally get it. Now look, this joint got, he put this out at 7:40, right? Like 4 hours ago. It got 114.6K views, 100 retweets, right? And then he also hold on, let me can I scroll up? It's not letting me scroll up, but let me do this. Did he erase these tweets? Because now I can't even scroll up. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so that's what Eazy said. I'm trying to think, okay, what else he talking about? Everything else was, he responded to other things. But he mainly addressed that whole Papoose and Rim situation. And that was his tweet. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this. I don't know what's the issue. Wasn't there? Heard speculation of what could be the issue, but I don't know. I'm gonna say this. It's something going on, right? It's something going on, but I don't know to the extent of what's going on. So, but me as media and me knowing the parties that's involved, I don't know Eazy, but I know Rim and Pap. I really know Pap. It's the homie. Knew Pap for a long time. We went to school together. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't like what I'm hearing. In no kind of way. You know what I mean? I like the Remy and Papoose black love thing. I really love that rather. Hopefully this is all rumors and speculation that this didn't happen, but something happened because you know why? Just off the social media. If you look at Father's Day was Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. And you go to their social media pages, something is different. Okay? And y'all put one and one together. Because I mean, me being in media, I'm gonna cover it from a general perspective and non-biased, but also we're gonna call it for what it is. We see it's something going on. We can't act like nothing ain't going on. There's something, but I can't say whatever the rumors are saying. I don't know. I can't run with that. You know what I mean? I doubt that is that. I doubt that. I don't know. I can't put that on Remy. No, knowing that Papoose held her down, at a real vulnerable time when she was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that there. Like I said, I can't say it's that. So shouts to Deacon Weezo. He put a super chat out and he supported the show. He said, if Remy cheated, life is over. See, that's deep that he would say that because I know why he's saying that. Because it's like all that Pap did to show that he was a good husband. And if that's the case, let's just say if that's allegedly, Deacon Weezo's like all hope is lost because if Remy did that to Pap, then it's like, damn, it's effed up out here. So I get it. You know what I mean? I want to leave it alone. I don't want to even, you know what I'm saying? It's a touchy situation. See, like when like I said, I be knowing all these people that be involved in this, so it'd be hard for me, but I'm gonna keep it real. It's crazy, but I'm glad Eazy spoke on it. He didn't clear nothing up, but he at least addressed it. He ain't say, he said rumors. It's like you doing a lot of you beating around the bush. You're doing a lot of beating around the bush, but at least he did address it, but he didn't get on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing New Jersey Twerk was tweeting him that night, and the next day, like hold on one second. Peace.
Oh, M.Reck, it's the deacon. I'm a little sad though. Got doggone it. Yes, sir. M.Reck with the deacon here, man, and I got an old sermon, man. Man, salute to you, M.Reck, and all the M.Reckers out there on this good, beautiful Tuesday evening.
Salute to the Reck Mob. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. And M.Reck, man, first off, man, boy, look at here. Man, it's been, boy, we black men, American black men need a vacation. Man, we're going to jail, man. Man, what good news we got. Then Father's Day, man, it's the uncle baby. It ain't the real daddy baby. Boy, the Negro black man died. Boy, it's just his skin color just attract toxic and unloved. Like unloved, it's an unloved atmosphere out here for us black males. And one thing about it, M.Reck, that I don't get is a lot of black males don't want to admit it. It's like they want to hold in the hope of, because they don't want to look embarrassed. And if pride was money, boy, we Negro men to be rich. Because, boy, we can lay on the bench and have pride, but we got to be honest about our situation in order for it to get better. That's why the deacon loved to throw it out there. Because, man, I'm tired. Ain't nothing happy about what's going on. And, boy, look at him. Papoose a real black man. And I swear to God, boy, if somebody hurt that brother, it's over with, man. It is, ain't no more black love. Yes, sir. Ain't no more black love. And and now my stomach bubbling a little bit. Boy, the deacon getting the bubble gut. I swear to God. Brother. Oh, man. And Rick, I don't like to even think about this. Because, boy, he held that down. The Negro rap good. He made the albonics. He did all. I can't spell his rap. He was so educated. Yes, sir. He got them Yale rap songs. I said, boy, that ain't Howard Homecoming rap. Not that. A stupid Negro couldn't even know.
Papoose is a super lyricist. Papoose is
these Negro couldn't listen not to Papoose. You got to have
Papoose is a super lyricist.
And brush your teeth and take 3 baths a day to listen to that kind of rap. And your nails need to be clean. But M.Reck, man, oh, man, I hate to see the brother go to jail, man, for 35 years. See, black men, boy, it's a war out on us. We need to be honest about our situation, man. I don't care what your sister think, your mama, your auntie, because they ain't got to live our life. We got to look at what's going on. Man, look at him. You see, they got Boosie. Now this man, but at least Boosie got the bail. But how long, black men, how long we gonna go through this? And we so doggone scared to embrace the pain. I always was told by my counselor, in order to fix it, you need to talk about it. That's why that's why you're stagnant. You need to grow because you ain't letting it out. You holding in pain. There's too many brothers hurting right now behind all this stuff. You don't want nobody to pick on you. You scared to say it, but you need to say it. See, M.Reck, you might have to have a counseling group for some of these men. Because, man, if you look at Russell Simmons, look at what's going on with all these black men. Sometimes God do things for help. We need to, instead of praying and dropping tea, how about we start praying for these celebrities and all of us? Because we're going through hell right now. All of us. Ain't nobody can say nothing about nobody, whether it's Papoose, Russell Simmons, the ugly dude with the podcast that got the 35 years that wanted to beat up Whack 100, whoever. Look at what we're going through, y'all. So are we going to act like we better because today a good day for us? Because tomorrow we don't know what's to come. M.Reck, I have never seen us in this kind of condition as Black Americans. And I got to speak for all, because when my brother's hurting, the deacon hurting. And I don't want to hear nothing about no Papoose getting cheated on. Because, man, the deacon going to be real angry. And I'm coming hard. And so I'm going to have hatred in my heart. Because that was the only black man. See, that's the black man that nobody promote. You don't hear the sister talk about that kind of man. Or the good daddy that was hugging on his son that was crying when the mama died. All you hear about is that Negro that's cheating, that ain't nothing, that they chose to be with the poison. But the good men like a Papoose don't never get promoted. So if he got cheated on, no, I can't know. I swear to God, I don't want to hear that. Because then it's over with. And that one thing too, M.Reck, I pray for that brother, man. Boy, I pray for Russell Simmons. I see brothers making videos, looking at all the hurt that's going on with these celebrities like they living a zestfully clean life. Man, your life just is raggedy. You laughing, and that's the thing with us. When did it become cool to laugh at pain? I wouldn't care if the people and the celebrities showing us something. They ain't just with the money ain't coming like it used to come, but they human just like we are. So we as people, y'all, how about we start praying for Papoose? I don't want him and Remy to break up. The Deacon lonely and ugly, god dang it, but hey, I want them to stay together. I want good for black couples, man. Because see, we have hatred and want to see everybody else do bad, but then we'll ask God for a blessing. How one-sided and crazy is that mind thought? This is why I'm against the single whole mother thing, because you don't work well with others. I want family. This is why I speak. The Deacon love family, but being proud and single. That ain't doing nothing for our children. I want husband and wife, because ain't nobody can say nothing what single doing to us right now. Black children suffering out here. Let's get rid of the social media clout and let's get down to business. Because all us right now, we got plenty work to do as Black Americans. I have never saw a race, especially with black men. M.Reck, the Deacon, wrote his will out, because I don't know how long we gonna be here. We're dying of this bad food. We killing each other. The other migrants killing us. Everything just happening bad to us. And we still want to play around and look cute, get all the social media clout, because we don't want to look bad. And what we putting on for women and people that don't even like us.
That's
man, brother, yes. So again, let's get it together, y'all. Whether you're in New York, New Jersey, I wouldn't give a damn if you're in Canada. Let's get it together. Let's pray for each other. And I pray for you, M.Reck, your situation, Papoose, Fat Joe, 50 Cent, got doggone it, Lord Banks, and Young Buck and the transgender. If it make him happy, doggone it, I won't drink a cup behind him, but hey, brother, hey, you know. But again, M.Reck, and I love you, brother.
I love you too.
Yes, sir.
Deacon Weezo on the line.
M.Reck, if you need the Deacon to pray and lay hands on the phone, and because man, we need some healing, man.
Yeah.
Boy, that done hurt. Yeah. That done tore my spirit up, man.
Nah, I think everything gonna be good. I'm gonna put the energy in there. Yeah, everything. Yo, Deacon Weezer, I appreciate you, man. Salute, my brother. Thank you. Peace.
What's going on, M.Reck?
Salute. State your name, where you're calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it, good brother.
My name Marco Polo from Jackson, Michigan, my guy.
All right,
I just have one thing I wanted to say, man.
Talk about it,
man. I was just trying to figure out, like, with the Troy Ave joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Troy Ave and Taxstone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Taxstone was bullying my guy, right? Putting all these words out about it. Whoop, 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 this, that. He doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
So Troy defending himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm looking at the paperwork right now, you know, I'm from Michigan. I'm watching all this shit from afar. I'm a hip hop guy.
Mm-hmm.
So Tax is saying only reason we had the gun is because like they bullying him. Remember on his interviews he said, "Oh, 2 or 3 guys walk up on me, I'll bogle them. I'll do this and do that." So my whole thing, real quick, I kind of honored the fact that Troy Ave was kind of cool to me. I don't like snitches or whatever. You know, I don't fuck with them. I don't condone them. But listen, I thought he was kind of like a superhero to me from tussling the gun from a nigga hand, taking it from him. He took the charge. He didn't say nothing. He didn't do nothing. He took all the months and all the facts came out. So why they trying to alienate Troy Ave on the fact, when you look at all Tax videos, he already told on his own self. You know what I'm saying? So do that make sense?
Listen, everything you said, I agree with. Like I said, these dudes, these knuckleheads, they gonna have a whole different narrative to push because, listen, I'm with you, homie. Everything you said, I'm with you. But you know,
like he so snitched on himself, not to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? But now everything to me, you know, I'm from Michigan, so I watch all this shit. So I didn't know what happened. It was my business. But when he said, "I'll bogle your ass," 5 big dudes walk up on me. So his statement was, whenever it was, oh, they was bullying me, and I brought a gun into the venue because I was scared of them. Come on, man. It don't add up, my guy.
Come on, man.
I don't pay.
But that's the point I'm making.
Years on nobody.
That's the point I'm making. I tell people, let's deal with facts and let's go to the origin. Right. Okay.
Right.
Homie, going to the club, and this is what a lot of people is missing. Casanova said, I feel bad because I'm the one who told Taxstone to come to the club. Okay. So if you told Taxstone to come to the club and he bought the hammer, how did that conversation go? Yo, Tax.
Right.
Yo, pull up to Irving Plaza. Homie gonna open up for T.I. Yo, bring that thing with you too. That's how the conversation went? Allegedly?
Right.
I don't know.
Troy is doing the job. Troy doing the job.
He going to work. Exactly. He going to work.
He's going to work. He's going to work.
And look. And he left his joints in the car.
Right.
Hey.
So what? So Troy ate that. Took the gunshot, leg shot, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't say nothing. But at the end of the day, he told on his own self, my guy. And then the wiretaps with Tax said, Casanova, we said, Tax shot the shit up. So why is Troy the bad guy?
Let me tell you something. Now, you being from, where you from? You said Michigan?
I'm from Michigan. I'm from Jackson.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why these Brooklyn dudes, these it's not just Brooklyn, but this industry hates Troy Ave for whatever reason. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the bad guy. Troy Ave, they hated him before this situation happened. For whatever reason.
Right?
You
talking all about the money?
I mean, yeah. They hated him for even. Yeah, see, the thing of it, they was hating him when he was making those bricks in my backpack mixtapes and being successful. But then when he, that was Manolo Rose record. But when Troy Ave flipped it and made it a hit,
and he put Ross on it,
and then he put Ross on the remix. But it's a difference when you got a record and it's good. But when somebody able to make it a hit, that's a different conversation. But see, I'm in the record business. I know how this thing go. And mind you, we're not taking nothing from Manolo Rose because the hook was what it was. But
that was dope.
But the way Troy Ave structured the record, and then also what people don't understand, you know what make records hits outside of the record sounding good? Marketing and promo.
Right.
I know niggas who got hit records that would never see the light of day. You know why? Because they don't got the money for marketing. They ain't got the money for promo. They ain't got the resources. So you could have a good record. Let's just say it's not a hit until the world knows about it, and the world is supporting the record, and it becomes big from the millions of streams and sales. That's what makes a certified hit. But if nobody knows about that record, you just got a record on your SoundCloud that 10 people know about, or a record that's in your hard drive that nobody knows about.
Right.
So this is the thing. Yeah, King.
I got one more question before we get above here, man. I appreciate you answering the call for me, man. Marco Polo from Michigan, 517 Jackson, Michigan. But listen, I just had a question. One more question. Now, if it was you and a guy was talking stupid shit about you all day, every day, and you in your hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just handle your business working at your job, but you see that guy, RIP to Banger, though. We don't want to have no casualties. We don't want nobody lose
Rest in
their
peace to Banger.
But,
Facts.
Banger, yeah. But you would be like a legend if I disarm somebody and take their fucking gun, though, regardless. And prayers for the people that got shot outside the venue. You know what I'm saying? They good. But you'd be like a legend in my hood. Man, he took the nigga gun from me.
But I said this. You bringing up key points. I said this on numerous lives, not just this live.
Yeah, I've been watching you every day. But
now look, if it was somebody else that took the gun and did what Troy Ave did, they'd be praising him. Look what they did with Sean. Remember, Sean shot up the ceiling. He shot out the ceiling fan, right? and he was holding it down for Diddy because Scar pressed Diddy and Sean took the gun out and niggas praised Sean, right? Remember that? Niggas praised him. Niggas said Sean was gangster. But I told you.
Yeah.
Niggas pick and choose.
But they shitting on Troy Ave.
They shitting on Troy Ave. They pick and choose. That's what they do. Because now look, and then I remember, this is the thing that niggas forget. Remember before Troy Ave got locked up, when the video came out, right? Of that night.
Right.
You know what niggas are saying? Because I remember niggas trying to call him, it was a name they gave him. Academics gave him that name too. Academics used to call Troy Ave Troy Average, right?
Right.
When that shit came out, that video, right? Because niggas ain't know what happened. You just saw the video, Troy Ave, licking off at Tax and Tax running. Niggas was calling Troy Ave, oh, that nigga stupid, his career over. And then his name went from Troy Average to Troy Savage. Niggas forget about all that. I remember niggas saying, oh, that nigga, Troy Ave, yo, that nigga threw his whole career away for Tax. Like, not knowing the situation. Not knowing that was Tax gun. So that's what I'm saying. So when niggas got it out for you, it's nothing you can do. Like Tupac said it. Niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do.
Right.
No matter what he did in that situation. If he would have walked away, niggas would have said, oh, the nigga Troy Ave ain't built like that. He saw Tax, he ain't do nothing. No matter what he would have did. When they got it out for you, they got it out for you. That's why when I listen to niggas, right? I tell niggas, right? I watch everybody. Like, just I don't really lock into niggas YouTube, but when I do come across them, I watch what they say. Right? And then I'll be like, yo, homie, this dude been hating on Son for like 4 years. Before that situation happened, I saw him hating on homie. Or it's not even about Troy Ave. It be other dudes. It be other dudes that dudes be hating on, like Little C's. I mentioned Little C's earlier. They hated on Little C's. You know why? Because that was Biggie Little Man, and everybody wanted to be Biggie Little Man.
They did the corny shit and said, Little C's are still wearing the Jesus t-shirt. Man, I'm Biggie Man. Damn sure I'm still gonna wear that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, when niggas hated
I'm all
on
the way in Michigan, my nigga. I'm a hip hop nigga. Salute to the 50-year anniversary of hip hop, nigga. I be watching this shit.
Facts. I'm gonna say this. I love you too.
Myself in my house, man.
Real quick, I'm gonna say this. When niggas hated on Little C's, you knew it was trouble in paradise, in hip hop paradise. How you hate on Little C's? Little C's don't bother nobody. That was Big Little Man. That's when you know it's nasty out here in Brooklyn. It's nasty in Brooklyn.
Right.
How you hate on C's?
Hey.
The coolest nigga I know in the world. That nigga C's, when you see him, all he do is smile all day.
Yeah.
That's when you know. The same niggas that's mad at Troy Ave was mad at Little C's. So you do the math.
I get it.
And I know this for a fact. Because they, you know what I mean? I get into it another time. But my brother, I appreciate you calling, King. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Salute, man. Yeah.
Right, salute. I'm gonna say this, man, for y'all, for those that don't know. It was a situation, right? When that C's thing happened, and me and C's got a record. Right, they was playing it on Power 105, Hot 97, and the videos on YouTube, whatever, right? C's my man, that's the homie. C's saw me moving. This is why I got love for C's. C's see me smoking shit out here. You know what C's said? I ain't really know C's, but C's knew of me. I knew of him. He said, "Yo, Reck, me and you got to do a record. You out here killing shit, dog. I gotta do a record with you." And we did it. It's called If You Scared, whatever, go get it, whatever. It's out there. And That's why I got a lot of love for C's, because I didn't even know him like that. And the fact that he heard my joints on radio and see me moving out here, he like, yo, homie, you shaking it up out here. Yo, we got to do a record. And that was that. It was no money, no nothing. It was just, and Happy Fraud produced it. That's how I met Happy Fraud, through Little C's. You know, Happy Fraud did stuff for Rick Ross, French Montana, and so forth and so on. Yo, I was blessed. And that came from working and good energy. C's got good energy. Happy Fraud got good energy. So when I see the negative energy towards C's and other people that's working, I'm gonna call it out for what it is. Y'all can try to run with these false narratives, but I know better. Don't let these dudes lie to you, because they've been hating the whole time. Y'all just been trying to overlook it, but they've been putting bad energy. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. What's goody?
Salute, King.
Sonny from BK. You already know what it is, my G.
Sonny from BK, talk to me, man. Let me know what's going on, man. Talk to me, because I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, man. I'm original Brooklyn, just like you, so I already know how the hate be. And just like you said, I could imagine when Cass called Tax, probably told him pull up. Tax said he don't go out like that, but you know how the streets be. He probably was like, I know you ain't scared of them niggas, pumping them up, gassed them up, and that's why he had the blicky on him. And now he getting sentenced, and it's crazy. Tax and Cass about to get sentenced, like I think next week. So it's just, the karma's real, man.
Crazy. How crazy is
sad
that?
It's sad that we could have had the biggest podcast out of BK, you know what I mean? It's just like we keep tearing each other down in the boroughs, man. It's shit that just don't make no sense, man.
Definitely, man.
Dudes gotta stop the foolishness, man. The hate is just like you said. Dudes always hating. They hating on C's. They probably was jealous of Big too. You know, niggas was hating on Big behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's just always hate, man. I love Brooklyn to death, but we
love
gotta stop
Brooklyn
the
to death,
foolishness,
but
man.
we gotta stop that hate. That Brooklyn hate is different,
Yeah,
man. You know, I'm gonna
We
say
so
this.
powerful, but we can't come together, man.
There's a lot of love in Brooklyn, but there's a lot of hate, and it comes from, yo, everybody can shine, homie. Because when you see somebody catch a wave, you ain't gotta be mad. Just wait your turn. And all you gotta do is just support. You could be like, yo, homie got it right now.
Like Atlanta showed us what we should have been doing. Like the A, like you see how they moved? They had a nice, crazy run.
Let me tell you something.
Producers, artists, everybody was popping off.
This is why I'm gonna be honest. I'm upset, because you know why? C's he saw me moving out here, and he saluted. Yo, Wreck, you moving out here. We got to do a record.
Spread love. Yeah,
spread love.
The Brooklyn way. Yeah, man.
But these other dudes that was mad at C's, they was mad at me. So that's why when I really read, you know, the whole board, I see what's going on. I'm like, yo, these are the same cast of characters that's mad at me, that's mad at Av, that's mad at C's. These the same niggas.
Yeah. But when it's an opportunity, them dudes try to come around and use you. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's why a lot of real Brooklyn heads, the OGs, they tap in, but they left the borough. You know what I mean? And I understand why. Because they know it's just too many crabs in a barrel, man.
Listen, man. It's enough shine, enough food and money out here for everybody to eat. But Brethren, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Love your energy. Let the people know who you be again.
Yeah, man. Sunny Rag, East Flatbush, BK all day, man. Sell out to the whole Brooklyn, man. Let's come together, man. You know, we the biggest borough. Let's do what we supposed to do. Like you said, it's enough money, it's enough love for everybody out here, man. Let's unite all black people across the world, all melanated people, man. It's time, man. Like, enough is enough for the foolishness, man. We too grown for this now.
Facts,
you know what I mean?
Peace, powerful.
Salute,
Peace.
man. Keep pushing.
No doubt, family. Salute. Man, listen. I love the love. You see, man, these lives is different. I'm spreading love. I'm speaking the truth. 500 people and better been staying in this room. And listen, I appreciate it, man. I'm blessed. I'm not spewing no hate. I'm spewing love. And who else showed me love? Because I liked it. Let me see. When I was really moving out here, I always been moving, but with the music and everything. A Mafia. When A Mafia was smoking with Dipset, he said, "Yo, Wreck, me and you got to do a record." Hard Luck. Hard Luck was smoking out here. Let me tell you the dudes that showed me love. A Mafia is from Harlem. He was moving heavy with Dipset. Hard Luck, he was moving with Dipset, Jim Jones, and he had a record with Future. The nigga was like, "Wreck, you moving out here. We gotta." It's a few niggas. Oh, Pat. I was moving out here. Pat Poose, me and Pat Poose, we got a joint called Caught Up. Like I was shaking it up out here. Who else? Oh, Babs. Shouts to Babs Bunny. Man, I'm gonna give love to the people that's showing love. You know what I mean? The haters gonna be the haters, and I don't like even promoting that. But let's yeah. Shouts to K Slay. He show love. You know, on the spins. Hot 97, Shade 45, Status Selector, DJ Self, Sus One, Superstar J. A lot of DJs was holding me down. Lot, man. I don't want to miss nobody. What's my man name? It's a lot of people on Shade 45, man. Just everybody. Tony Touch. Shouts to PF Cutting. He took me overseas, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I've been blessed to do this. Yeah, me and A Mafia got the joint called Nobody Cares. Fire, banger. Shouts to Eye to Eye. Say I bumped that one time. Yeah, go get that Respect My Handle album. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Charlie Rock. Peace.
What's up, big dog?
What's happening with you, good brother?
Yeah, this is Mighty from North Carolina.
Do me a favor.
Calling in about that.
Do me a favor. Just turn down your audio or mute it because I can hear it in the backdrop.
Okay. Yeah, I just now muted it.
All right, go ahead, my brother. Speak your piece and keep it clean. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on that Taxstone situation, and another brother called earlier. He was talking about it was Brooklyn hate and all that, but hate is worldwide. It's the oldest thing in the world, man. It's a terrible thing what happens to people, but nobody ever commented on this, and I just want to make it real short and real quick. The man was full of hate when he was loading that gun to take it into that place, sitting in his living room, putting them bullets in that pistol. I'm from down here in North Carolina, and I've seen all kind of hate in my life. And he was a hateful dude to be sitting in his living room loading that gun and never even see hate can take over a man's mind. And he never thought about this could be the thing that bites him in the butt. And when it all came out, he tried to blame it on Troy, but his fingerprints and DNA was on the bullets, and he was so daggum hateful, he didn't even realize that was going to get him.
And that's
really
what
all
the
I gotta
judge
say.
and that's what the judge really based off the whole case. Outside of everything,
another thing,
your fingerprints was on them bullets.
Yeah.
You heard me?
And the judge kind of did the right thing, because if a man hates somebody that he don't even know like that, he got to get him off the streets for a long time, because who else would he do that to? The community ain't safe with guys like that, sitting around plotting on people, carrying guns, wanting to kill people when they see them, talking crazy on the internet. It never adds up. And I've been alive 48 years, and there's a whole lot of bad guys in the penitentiary and the graveyard for that simple hate. That's all I gotta say, man.
Man, powerful, my brother. Powerful commentary.
Yeah.
Thank you. Salute.
You're doing a good job out there, man.
Thank you, good brother. Salute.
Peace.
Great assessment. Man, that was a great assessment. And like I said, I love the rec mob. I love my callers because you see how they take it to the origin, like how I take it to the origin. That's what it's all about. That's why I tell people. Let me tell you something. I avoid a lot of drama. Drama in the street, road rage, and mind you, I'm a ticking time bomb when I want to be. But the knowledge of self, my better half, always be like, yo, you're going to throw everything away because of this small situation. Somebody might cut you off or whatever it is, or you might be online at DMV and somebody might be trying to get over and skip you or whatever. And it's like, yo, all right, you know what? I can get into this argument and it's going to escalate because I could read homie energy. Or I could just let him feel like he got that off. And I'm trying to get in and out this DMV and avoid any extra thing that's going to alter my life. Homie, you know what? You want to skip the line? Go ahead, homie. I see you. Go ahead. Oh, nah, homie. I wasn't skipping now. I was just over here, just standing over here. Nah, go ahead, homie. Go ahead. Oh, word, homie. Good looking. Nah, you got it, homie. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me. I took a lot of stuff on the chin for the win. You know what the win is? Me coming home to my family at night. Me being able to complete my legacy and all the aspirations and not letting my ego collide with somebody else's ego. All right? So if you're out there, don't let nobody get on your nerves in such a way where you ready to throw everything away. Just it's simple. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Blow that shit out. I know, yo, trust me, we all get there. Nobody's perfect. Trust me, like I'll be ready to listen. I'll be ready to Hulk smash everything. But you know that divine side of me just say, you're wreck. You gonna throw it away for this lame ass nigga? You know, you gonna throw it away. This dude already got the energy, like he's just looking for a fight, or he feel away anyway. Like sometimes you just know when somebody got it out for you. And then when you kill him with kindness, that's when you really kill him. Kill people with kindness, y'all. I done seen people do the wildest things. And I say, yo, you know what? You got it. I seen people sometimes, people trying to beat you for a parking spot. Mind you, as a man, you don't want nobody trying to get over on you in no kind of way. But at the same time, if it start escalating, you know what you do? You know what, homie? Keep that parking spot. Because even if you get the parking spot, you know what happens sometimes? And you was going through it, They might just kick in your windows or dent your doors up. You know what I'm saying? This is where it's at. It's not. So the win is, you know what? You want this parking spot? You got it, homie. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna park here. You know what? I'm gonna go get me some groceries. Oh, I'm gonna take me a drive somewhere. You know what? It wasn't even meant for me to park here. Trust me, man. I'm telling you, man. Always take the high road. Never feel like you a sucker because you took the high road. You know why? Because think about Taxstone right now. Imagine if he would have took the high road. Right? Imagine not even Taxstone. Imagine an other dude in jail. Yo, this dude, he hollered at my girl. I broke his jaw. And then he pulled out on me. And I pulled out on him and I bodied son. Now the nigga sitting up doing 20 because a nigga hollered at his girl and it escalated. You don't think he feel like, man, I wish I could do this over. You know what's happening too? He been in there. And I'm saying this from a real perspective because my man is in a situation that's doing 30 years, right? For a similar situation. Now his girl is with somebody else. I seen it. I'm in it. I seen it, experienced it. I lived it. I tell you, man, it's so easy to lose your freedom. It's so easy to lose your life. It's so easy to take a life. But it's hard to the hardest thing is to walk away and preserve life. That to me makes you more of a bigger person, a bigger man, or a bigger woman. Because at the snap of a finger, any one of us can take somebody's life or throw it all away. At the snap of a finger. It happens just like that. Trust me. Even like, man, I could go on and on, but this is what we're going to do. I've been live for 3 hours. I've been kicking it with y'all. Y'all been here. Salute to the Rec Mar. I see Keita T. I see all my, regular users. SJ's in here. Jerry Carter III. Appreciate the super chat. I mean the cash app. You said Empress Judah. The whole Rec Mar. Miss Diligent. It's love, y'all. Appreciate it. Shouts to my brother Rip, Forgotten Kings TV. Subscribe to that M.Reck and Rip show. Also tap into that Spooky Hours. Go to spookyyhourstv.tv and salute to my whole team, man. We got the app coming. Shouts to Escobar Entertainment. Man, it's a lot coming. I got some big movies coming. Salute, man. Shouts to my homie Dez at BLK Prime. Follow at BLK Prime on Instagram. Log on to their website. Got the Suge Knight TV series coming. And also go to Conjugal Liquor Brand. Let me pull them on the screen real quick. Hold on. All right. Make sure you leave comments on this live, man. Let me know what y'all think. If you're looking for a new drink to mellow you out, whether it's rum or vodka, Conjugal Liquor Brand. Get you some. Go to Conjugal Liquor Brand on Instagram. It's right there. Right? And let them know MRecktv sent you. MReck. And you get a discount. You know what I mean? Follow them. Send them a DM. Appreciate that, man. Eye to eye. Thank you, my brother. He said, great show. Salute. Salute to the whole Rec Mob. Songs by Alicia. You in here? Salute to her. She always supporting. Miss J. Everybody, man. Man, I love good people, man. You're good people, man. You treat me good. Everybody go get the Spooky Hours, man. Go to spookyyhourstv.tv Also, we got that Blackout show that's out. Go, I put a snippet up earlier. Me and the Earth dropped the crazy gem. You know what I mean? She definitely put out some vital information on Biden, Joe Biden. Go check that out. I was on the channel. Run the numbers up, and I'm off this, man. All right? Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone, man. Appreciate the love. Wreck Mob, SJ, I see you. Appreciate you. Gone. Love, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. Just wanted to say that. You heard? I'm gone. MRecktv. Run the comments up on that YouTube channel in the regular comment section. Hit the live link. Run the numbers up. All right. Appreciate y'all. Wreck Mob.